All right.
Here we go. We are live again. Second time live on this channel today. This time I am joined by my co-host Daniel, a Texans fan. He's much happier than I am today.
Well, I'm happy given that my team didn't have to play, so therefore I'm not suffering a loss. This
nice.
time tomorrow, or I guess this time tomorrow plus some change, it might be different. We'll see, but for now I'm a pretty happy camper. Just got to sit back and enjoy some good football games. A lot of close games actually. I'd say the early slate was there were some very tight games, and we'll talk about them specifically here. But also there were a few blowouts, which were kind of disappointing. Well, not really disappointing, but it's the Lions are dropping a 50 bomb now. The Steelers kind of got worked, but there were a lot of close games, including the Panthers, which did look like it was entering blowoutville, but y'all recovered an onside kick, some crazy penalties, and y'all were in it. But Isaac, how are you feeling overall? Are you happy to go in it, or are you bummed out? What's your overall feeling?
First of all, I am exhausted after watching that whole thing because it was a roller coaster of emotions. Because early on, I'm just kind of depressed. This is a terrible game. I hate this so much. And then I have to start hyping them up again and be like, okay, we're getting momentum. Let's be positive about this. We have momentum going into next week. And then suddenly we're in the game, and I'm thinking, okay, if we play perfect from here, we could come back. And then somehow we get an onside kick. We actually had everything go right that we needed. It was just the offense couldn't come through when it mattered most at the end. So it hurts. It's an excruciating loss. It hurts a ton to be that close to making that comeback and then falling short. But at the same time, it feels amazing that we had that fight. Because I was saying on the broadcast earlier, our previous teams would not have had that fight. We would have just rolled over and died, basically. So we actually fought back in that game. We looked competent in that game at the end. If not for those 2 turnovers to start the game by Bryce Young, we might have just won that game. So I have conflicting feelings because the loss stings that much, but I'm also really happy with what I saw in the second half of that game. So mixed feelings overall. It hurts like heck, but you take what you can get, man.
It happens. Nathaniel, how's it going? Saw you were very active in the Panthers stream, and we are ready for Sunday Night Football. Sunday Night Football will be interesting. We'll talk about more as we actually get to it, since we're more reacting at this point. But this is a swing game, even though he's also rooting for the Vikings technically. But I'll be rooting for the Vikings because because I picked them, and Vikings, Bucks, and Chargers next 3. Oh yeah, as far as primetime games, that is right. We're definitely commentating the Vikings game tonight. We're definitely commentating the Texans-Bucks tomorrow night. Probably not Raiders-Chargers. I feel like we'll be reacting a lot to the Texans game, and it goes pretty late. If it wasn't so late, I actually would probably be down. But also, maybe we just don't need to overdo it. You just had a live stream. We're already live streaming this, but a lot of good primetime games coming up for sure.
Plus, we will have to record our predictions because we usually do that after Monday Night Football. Anyone who's listening right now you know that. No one else gets to know that, though. But we get to work on our predictions pretty fast. And we do it early because then, we get it out of the way, basically. But if anything comes up and we want to change anything, we can always go back and fix it. Last week, 49ers lost Brock Purdy, and we're just Mac Jones is going to beat the Saints anyway. And he did. So
yeah, that's true. And sometimes part of the game is you don't know what's going to go on anyway. If someone gets a injury before kickoff or something, you can't. It's kind of like fantasy football, right? You just can't really control it. But let's go ahead and let's go over some early slate games. I know we can we could go over the games individually, and we could also just kind of talk about because the games that stood out to me, I think the close one, Giants-Cowboys was a very close, intense one. It was very back and forth. Russell Wilson. So it looked like vintage Russell Wilson. He was just throwing these dimes to Malik Neighbors and playing absolutely crazy. And then they get to overtime. And as I told you, this kind of fever dream of Russell Wilson being elite kind of ended because he threw a ball backwards in overtime, which, that went out of bounds or whatever. It was incomplete. Although I don't know why it would be maybe it was just a fumble that was just out of bounds. I don't know. And then he threw a pick. So he did overall in the stat line have a good game. I think he had over 400 yards.
Yeah, I can read you the stats if you want. He threw 30 for 41 for 450 yards and 3 touchdowns, but 1 interception.
Yeah, he was pretty close to that 500-yard game.
No, that's not just vintage Rush. That's that's like the best we see from Russ in his career. Like not this specific game, but like that's up there, you know?
Yeah. No,
That's
it
elite.
is up there for sure. And like, I'm not just saying that because of the stat line, but he was throwing bombs. Like I thought he was actually playing well from what I saw.
Man.
Obviously, he had a couple of like bad plays, but I mean, I think like Cowboys versus Giants was kind of that like classic shootout that we didn't know we needed, right? It was absolutely a crazy game, and then like Brandon Aubrey had to nail a 64-yard field goal to tie the game, I believe.
Brandon Aubrey is probably the best kicker in the league right now.
I mean, he just did it like it's nothing. It was just a piece of cake for him.
Just another day. Just another kick.
Getting crazy.
That's wild, man. I want to point out, I didn't realize this until just now. Cam Scatterbo had 11 carries for 45 yards. Tyrone Tracy only had 5 carries for 15 yards. So it looks like we might be swapping the roles there. Scatterbo might have won the job already.
I think Cam Scatterbo did play really well. I think he had some receptions too, right?
Let me see. I wouldn't be surprised. He got 2 receptions for 14 yards. Tracy had 4 for 36. So both running backs were productive in ways, but I just think it's interesting that Cam had double the carries. I wasn't expecting that already.
I think we are seeing like a situation, and like it does pain me as a Tyrone Tracy owner in multiple leagues, but it seems like maybe Scatterbo's the guy, or at the very least they're splitting. Don't forget to mention how good Green Bay are. Well, we already reacted to the Green Bay game. We can mention it again, sure, but the game today is kind of what we're focused on. But that is really interesting about Scatterbo, because they drafted him. Was he like a 4th-round pick or something? 3rd, 4th?
Yeah, I think he went in the 4th. It's the running back at Arizona State, and you can tell that Arizona State in college, they're missing Cam Scatterbo right now in that offense.
Yes.
Like you can tell his absence is affecting them so far.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
I think he has the ability to be very good in this league. Looks like he's already the starter in New York, or at least based on this performance, he should be. So good for him. And then the receiver room went off too, by the way.
Yeah. I actually want to know statistically how George Pickens did, because he made some good plays, and maybe he's like breaking out in Dallas. I know, like I don't know if it was the 4th quarter or overtime he made a very critical play. But where George Pickens?
So he only had 5 receptions for 68 yards. He did have a touchdown though. His presence is definitely being felt on the field. You gotta keep an eye on him at all times. Jake Ferguson, by the way, tight end for Dallas, very underrated. Had 9 receptions for 78 yards. Very good day for him. Yeah. Oh, man. Javonte Williams. Is he just a genuinely good starting running back now?
Yes, he did play really well. He, broke tackles and, just got open space and things like that.
Dude had 18 carries for 97 yards. That's really good.
That sounds about right. Yeah. Javonte Williams fantasy owners, you should be rejoicing.
Yeah, no kidding.
But, yeah, right. Hopefully he's not on your bench any longer, Devin. Anyway. This was definitely a very interesting game. It seemed like a lot of guys really showed out, and maybe not the game we would have expected to be some classic, but I mean, I'm always here for a good Giants-Cowboys game. In the end, the Cowboys did win, so the Cowboys don't have to panic. I mean, if they lost to the Giants, that would have been pretty bad, but I assume this changes nothing about your prediction of the Giants, making the playoffs, but...
Oh, no, hang on. I'm only correcting you because I don't want anyone thinking that. I'm not picking the Giants to go to the playoffs.
Sorry. I said I meant Cowboys.
That does not change my prediction. No, I'm going to say they still go 10-7. Yeah,
so,
you said Giants, and I was like, no, I'm not picking them.
No. I knew you didn't pick the Giants, but I was going to ask anyway. But what do we think about the Giants now? Because I still think, on paper, they're not some great team. They did play really well, but they didn't play very well last week. And also, as I was telling you, maybe this bye is a few more weeks for Russell Wilson to stay off the bench. So, by the way, just random anecdote. Brian Dabble randomly put Jackson Dart in a couple plays when it was close and everything. He just put Jackson Dart in on a 3rd down, I think.
That's
at least twice, not more than that. Yeah,
because of his rushing ability, maybe.
I don't know, and he might have handed it off or something like that. Or maybe he did run.
I'm guessing that's what it would be because I see he didn't attempt any passes, so it's probably just to make the defense worry about his legs because he can run. And Russ at this point can't.
And that's right. Yeah, and that's probably because I thought for a second that Russ just got benched randomly, and I'm like, that's an all-time idiotic. Not that benching Russell Wilson for Jackson Dart generally would be idiotic, but in the game when he's playing well, it would have been very questionable. But I guess he had his plan to platoon quarterbacks for a few plays or something like that, and I mean, it worked out as well as it could. I know they lost, but the Giants put up a really good game. But
yeah, the Giants, I was impressed by their offense, and I think that they've shown us what they can be with a good quarterback, or at least good quarterback play. It's a night and day difference for Russell Wilson in this offense compared to last week, comparing last week and this week. It's the defense, though, I'm concerned by, because everyone's saying the Giants' defense should be something to watch out for, especially defensive line, and didn't look like it. Looks like their secondary was a wreck, and it looks like they couldn't stop Javonte Williams on the ground. So I'm a little concerned by that.
For concern, anyway. I mean, I almost wonder, I know the Giants have Brian Burns and Dexter Lawrence and Abdul Carter, right?
Yeah, and Kayvon Thibodeau is there as well.
And so they have all those guys, but it's just
The thing is, though, and people are coming around on this, Brian Burns was always overrated. He's good, not great.
I was gonna ask, are they actually that good?
No.
Just as a unit?
And I'm not being salty as a Panthers fan. Brian Burns is just not that good. He's good, not elite. Good, not great. He's fine. Glad to have him. I wish we had him because we don't have pass rushers. And then Kayvon Thibodeau, I don't think he's been very good so far. He's just been fine. Abdul Carter has a good chance to be the best pass rusher on that team this year as a rookie. So that's what I'm saying.
For sure. No, that would be great. Nathaniel does mention Joe Burrow's injury, which that could be a good transition.
Yeah, let's move on to the Bengals game, because that was one that fascinated me more than a lot of the other games. As a Panthers fan, I watched Jacksonville beat up on us in week 1, so I wanted to see how they were going to do this week, and I was pretty disappointed. I was disappointed in the Jags because, not that they lost, because I expected them to lose, but if you had told me before the game that Joe Burrow was going to get hurt pretty early on, and Jake Browning... Let me just check the stats here. Jake Browning was going to have to throw the ball 32 times in this game. I would have said the Jags should be able to win.
And 3 interceptions, right?
3 interceptions, that makes it even worse, man. So, of course, the Jags are going to be able to score, and they should be able to get stops on the Cincinnati defense, or in the offense. What we've seen is the Jags defense is not all that. I don't think many people believed that they were after week 1. Some people saw the performance against us and said, oh, really good defense. No, we all knew the truth. So their defense still has a lot of work to do. The offense just couldn't do enough to keep up. Trevor Lawrence didn't have a great day. Threw a couple of picks. I mean, you basically... I guess... I was going to say he got outplayed by Jake Browning, but I guess he didn't. One more interception, one less...
Technically not. I mean, I thought Jake Browning looked really sharp on that last drive. Which, I mean, ultimately, if you have a bad game, but it comes down to one drive where you're still in it, it's good enough to win the game. But as a whole... Now, I didn't see the 3 interceptions. I'm not sure what the nature of them was.
Right.
If it was just unlucky or actually dumb decisions. It does seem like Jake Browning is and we've talked about this before, I think just one of the more solid backup quarterbacks in the NFL. And to where you do feel if your starter's down for a few games, you could win 1 or 2 of them and still kind of being into contention. But the Bengals are 2-0. Right, yeah, they are 2-0, although they will be missing Joe Burrow. Probably with the turf toe, and for several weeks at that. So,
yeah, and these are going to be tough games, too, by the way. I don't know if you checked their schedule yet, but next up, they got the Vikings. It only gets harder from there. They got the Vikings. After that, they get Denver. They got the Lions, and then they got the Packers. That's the next 4 games.
Oh, that's a gauntlet, yeah. And, I mean, maybe the Vikings are the weakest team on that schedule, right?
Yeah, no doubt they're the weakest team. Yeah, I mean, they might be better than Denver if J.J. McCarthy is actually better than Bo Nix, which I'm not
Denver
a believer, so...
Kind of crazy. We'll talk about that game later, but
anyway,
I mean, and I think all indication. I mean, they should just stick with Browning. I don't think they need to go out and make a move for someone. I mean, 1, Joe Burrow's gonna be back, and 2, you believe in your backup quarterback. So even a little crazy that I mention as a possibility, but just they'll just stick it out with Jake Browning and Joe Burrow has an injury problem. Am I not crazy?
No, you're not. No, he's had a lot of injuries in his pro career now.
Yeah, he has a pretty bad injury problem. And I mean, again, you can say oh, Joe Burrow, he doesn't have a defense, he doesn't have an offensive line, he doesn't have a good coach or whatever, and that's all true, I think. But if he were only if you were playing all 17 games every year, like Josh Allen or nearly Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, you would think maybe the Bengals would have some more success throughout the years. Wasn't it 2023 when Joe Burrow missed significant time, they still went 9-8 and barely missed the playoffs.
Yeah, with Jake Browning.
If he were healthy all those games, then maybe they would have made a run that year. I know obviously last year, the whole defense kind of fell apart, and it's just there's again it's outside of Joe Burrow's control, but also the injuries are a concern. thankfully, they have a very solid backup quarterback that they believe in. Thankfully, if you're a Bengals fan, that
and you have the best wide receiver trio in the nation too, with Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Mitchell Tinsley.
Mitchell Tinsley, yep.
Yeah, I gotta look up his highlight reel. He had a great touchdown today.
Oh yeah,
second best catch I saw. Mm-hmm. I'm biased. The best catch I saw wasn't even a catch. But anyway.
Right. That was a very interesting game. I didn't watch that game as much as the Cowboys-Giants game, but it did look like, the Jags did kind of feast on the Bengals defense, it looked like. And, that last try, Jake Browning was just very, very clutch. So shout out to him. He looks like an experienced veteran backup quarterback. And hopefully, they're 2-0, but it does seem like it's going to be hard for the Bengals to make the playoffs. Yeah. And I know it's kind of sad to say in week 2, but you miss Joe Burrow for a significant time, then
and plus it's not like your defense is going to be able to win you games most weeks.
No, yeah. So
it could get ugly.
Is the Vikings the very next game?
Yeah, Vikings are the very next game, and then
it's not even inconceivable that they start 3-0, and we're still doubtful of their playoff chances.
Yeah,
it'd be crazy. Bengals start 3-0, and we're still they're not a playoff team. They could be. For all we know.
We all know they're basically just a mediocre team with that defense, right? At least that's what they should be.
That's true. And then at what point do you have to make changes to the head coach and everything like that?
Probably Zach after Taylor the season. Zach Taylor's probably out.
Zach Taylor has to be on the hot seat, right? And then that job, not to really get sidetracked, that job is probably gonna be one of the more attractive openings in a while, because the Bengals have their flaws obviously, but you get to coach Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase.
Bill Belichick is gonna suddenly retire from college football.
Right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Bill Belichick. I don't know if the Bengals would do that, but
hey, they need help on defense, and Belichick knows defense.
That's a good point. That's actually very true.
The offense can run itself if Joe Burrow is healthy. Honestly, anyone could run that offense. I'm not even joking. Just tell Joe Burrow to go do whatever he wants to do with those receivers. It'll be fine.
Bill Belichick has just won 2 blowout games since the UNC Week 1 disaster, right?
Yeah, just don't look up who they played.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bill Belichick is maybe he's underrated now.
Well, one last thing I want to mention about the game is Brian Thomas had another quiet week. 4 receptions, 49 yards. He didn't do anything against Carolina either, which I'm just assuming J.C. Horn was guarding him in that game. I don't actually know for fact, but whoever J.C. Horn was guarding was locked up anyway because he had a great week. Anyway, Brian Thomas notably just off to a slow start this season. Travis Hunter, by the way, not really doing anything. No matter what the media says, 3 receptions, 22 yards isn't great for the 4th overall pick. No, sorry, 2nd overall pick because I traded up for him. So I would label him a disappointment so far. I know that's an overreaction 2 weeks in, but based on what we've seen, kind of a disappointment.
You talking about Brian Thomas?
Well, him too, but I meant Travis Hunter being the number 2 overall pick who they traded up for.
No, yeah, Travis Hunter, but he is impacting the game because he had a PI call on the game-winning drive for the Bengals.
It's true. So, he was very helpful for Cincinnati.
How dare you?
Man, it's terrible. Shame on me. Yeah, but yeah, it's interesting. Maybe the Jags. I do think the Jags are probably a little better than people give them credit for, but probably closer to 6 or 7 wins this year, maybe 8. I don't think they're a playoff team, but given that there are some other teams who may have been wrong about, there is a chance the Jags are a playoff team. I don't know yet. But we'll talk about that. The Patriots are a team that we were both pretty high on, and they struggled today in their win against Miami.
Yeah, they did win. That's true. Yeah, I kind of forget that, but didn't look great. Do you want to transition to that game? Because that was one of the
that was the transition.
Yes. Anyway, definitely didn't have to make that awkward. But yeah, no, we wrote off the Dolphins after week 1, and we're still kind of writing them off because it's what's really going on here? Tua's making some bonehead decisions. Tyreek Hill is just whining on the sideline. Mike McDaniel is just not a very good coach, and they nearly beat the Patriots. They were up at some point, and I guess the Patriots did what they needed to do to win. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I actually didn't watch as much of the game. I just saw the score and some plays here and there, but it looked like the Dolphins were sharper this game, and maybe they're not as bad as we thought after week 1. I still think they're pretty terrible.
I think that the Dolphins today looked like how we were expecting them to look with a healthy Tua. I think that's basically what we saw today.
Yes, which I don't think is going to last into like November, December, and then when they have to go on the road, like go to Buffalo and things like that and play in the snow. But it was a little bit of a surprising performance. The Patriots did come away with the win, so they're 1-1 at this point. But I think we as you said, we were both high on the Patriots. We thought that maybe Mike Vrabel comes in. Mike Vrabel's a proven, solid, reputable coach, and he would just kind of right the ship and lead the Patriots to 9-10 wins and possibly a playoff win even. I might have even speculated, but I'm kind of wondering, maybe we were a year early on the Patriots. I think they'll still be really good. Maybe next year. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, they could.
I would have to go and watch some of the film to have a better understanding of what happened here. Because I thought that Drake May and the receivers were going to shred Miami's secondary. But Drake May only threw 23 passes. He only had a 230 yards. Only 4 incompletions, though, so he was accurate. Leading receiver was a running back, Ramondre Stevenson. So that tells me there were a lot of dump-offs.
A little concerning, yeah.
Austin Hooper, second in receiving. When's the last time you heard that name, right? Stephon Diggs, 32 receiving yards.
Is this 2019?
Right. Only one receiver, it looks like, had more than one reception. It was Stephon Diggs. Kayshon Boutte, who, I think that's how you say his name. I hope it's how you say his name.
Yeah.
He broke out in week 1 and then kind of disappeared this week. Had a great touchdown early on, and then that was it. He was done. Might as well have left the game. So maybe it's just that the receivers don't actually have that many good weapons, and that was exploited here against a weak Dolphins secondary, and they leaned more on the run game. I also wonder why Ramondre is still getting so many more carries than TreVeyon Henderson. That's a little surprising, but I don't know. This is a young team. Maybe it's going to be a work in progress, and as the year goes along, they get better. We're just going to have to wait it out and see. And as for Miami, they just looked a lot better this week. They look more like what we expected them to look like. And I don't think that's here to stay. I think they're still in for a rough year, but maybe they aren't on 0-17 watch anymore.
Yeah, are you talking about the Dolphins?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I mean, I think they're maybe a little better, in early in the season, they'll be a little better than we'll have given credit for. Yeah, I don't think they're on 0-17 watch. And to be frank, and I know we kind of say that kind of jokingly.
Oh yeah, we're just joking.
But since the 17-game schedule came out, no one's gone 0-17. You'd have to be horrible to be 0-17. Even the Saints, they had another close game against the 49ers. It came down to a game-winning drive, or a Spencer Rattler attempting to lead a game-winning drive, which
again?
Of course,
I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, the Saints are 0-2, and they're still one of the worst teams in the league, I think, but they lost both those games by 1 possession, I think. And now, to be fair, the 49ers were rolling out Mac Jones, whom, like the Bengals, the 49ers are another team who's 2-0, but they have their backup quarterback for a few more weeks. So
the 49ers I'm less worried about, since that's such a good system for a quarterback to play, and Mac Jones showed that today. But I will say, they play the Cardinals next week, and that game just got a whole lot more interesting with the Cardinals being at 2-0. I'm looking forward to that game.
Right.
And they get the Jags after that, they get the Rams after that, then they get the Bucks, Falcons. So, I mean, I don't know how long Purdy is out. I'm guessing not as long as Burrow. But my point in this is it's not as daunting of a schedule like Cincinnati has. I also think the 49ers have a better defense than Cincinnati, because most teams do, let's be honest.
Right.
But I don't know. I'm not as worried about them, but we're going to see.
Yeah, I think I didn't really have much other thoughts about the 49ers game. Apparently, Christian McCaffrey had a good game. I only really know that because of fantasy, but...
No, he was fine. I mean, 13 carries for 55 yards. I was expecting them to lean on him more, but they seem to really trust Mac Jones. They let him air it out 39 times.
Wow. I mean, Kyle Shanahan apparently loved Mac Jones, coming out of the draft. And
49ers wide receiver 1, Jawan Jennings, 5 receptions, 89 yards, and a touchdown. I got to get back on that hype train. Wide receiver 1.
I saw you had a good play. Yeah, for sure. No, that's definitely very interesting stuff. But, yeah, I mean, we can also keep this part short, the 49ers Saints commentary.
Yeah, there's not much more to say about it. It's a game I didn't pay attention to. I just assumed the Saints would lose, and they were losing the whole time.
Yeah, Seahawks defeated the Steelers 31-17. It looked like a pretty solid start for the Steelers.
And then we saw one of the dumbest plays of all time that
oh my
flipped
gosh,
the game.
Yes. You want recounted, or do you want me to? Or
man, Caleb. It was a
rookie Caleb Johnson.
Caleb
right?
Johnson out of Iowa. Yeah, he just didn't know the kickoff rules. Is what it looks like.
So the ball was first down, like in the actual field, right? That
it was in the target zone or whatever they call it.
It was in the target zone, and then even though it bounced into the end zone, that's still not going to be a touchback. Is basically what he didn't understand.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's good for me, the viewer, to know. But if you're an NFL player, you have to know that. I can get away with not knowing that. It is
funny, like I do appreciate you admitting that, because I feel like every angry Twitter fan is gonna be like, "What? How did you not know?" But honestly, half the dumb plays, any dumb decision or whatever. I know last week there was something about the Titans coach didn't know that a knee counted as 2 feet or something like that, and it's I don't think
that's good to know.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I didn't necessarily know that. Now the coaches and players are paid millions of dollars to know that, but any fan making fun of if it's something egregious, I don't know, for example, I know the 49ers, remember Chiefs 49ers went to overtime, a lot of the players didn't know the overtime rule. I don't even remember necessarily.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. It's all these rule changes. It's hard to keep up with even as fans. But I can't excuse that for the player though. You have the privilege. You've earned the privilege of being a National Football League player.
I'm just saying that Twitter warriors, you probably didn't know the rules before they were explained to you in that situation. But yes, the players and coaches are paid millions of dollars. You should know the rules, and the coaches should coach as well, which I don't know if that's Mike Tomlin not explaining properly, or whoever the special teams coach is, or Caleb Johnson not know. Probably a mix of both, I would guess. And it's no one's perfect, so it's stuff like that's gonna happen. It's still just kind of really, it is really unfortunate that happened, and very obviously discouraging for the kid. I imagine second game in the NFL, really kind of as far as momentum goes, I think he kind of cost his team. Because really, after that, there was no going back, for the Steelers and or Seahawks, I guess, depending on how you phrase that. But
yeah, no going back for the Steelers is what I would say. It was lost at that point.
Right, for sure. And
I think we learned, because we can talk about the Jets game soon too. We learned that the Jets defense is just really bad, and that's why the Steelers look good against them. And we confirm the Steelers offense is not all that. They look good against the Jets defense, but the Seahawks defense held them in check. We also are confirming the Steelers' defense this year is just not that good. I don't know why, but their run defense is not it. Sam Darnold had a good game aside from those 2 horrific interceptions he threw. This is weird, because we're not used to saying that about the Steelers, but they don't look like they have a good defense.
It's rather strange, yes, indeed.
Hey, I got a comment on my Panthers-Cardinals live play-by-play reaction stream. Fake fan constantly spreading negativity about your so-called favorite team.
Wait, what? He called you a fake fan?
He called me a fake fan. Yeah, I don't think fake Panthers fans exist. If you're a Panthers fan, then...
Oh, no, if you're a fake fan, you'd be a fake fan of, the
Not a poverty team, man.
Why would you actually... Well, you have a Panthers jersey and, a Panthers banner, and a Panthers football. Why would you buy that merch just to be a fake fan?
Yeah, I've given too much to this team to be a fake fan. Including my mental health and sanity, of course. I don't know. I guess I was negative at times during that stream because it was a terrible game at certain points, but I thought I was being pretty positive overall. I was trying to find new ways to be positive. We're moving the ball.
Yeah, it was tough when y'all were down 20-3 or whatever. There's only very little positivity.
It was literally 27-3 at one point, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah. That would have actually been a crazy comeback. I'm not trying to make it feel
no. It would have been insane.
24-point comeback would have been absolutely crazy.
And we were
the largest comeback in Panthers history. Would that be?
Oh, easily. Our current largest comeback, or I guess still, our largest comeback is 17 points. So
I think the Texans' largest comeback is 21. So it's up there. I mean, 28-3 was 25. So
Yeah. Well, thank you, Nathaniel. Appreciate that. I enjoyed the end, too.
Yeah, ignore the haters, as Nathaniel wisely lets us know.
I just thought it was really funny getting that comment, because I was I thought I was really positive.
It's fun to make fun of these commenters, these keyboard warriors.
Yeah, man.
So,
Makes me wonder what part of it he saw, but nah, I don't really care. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, not really worth going into. Rams defeated the Titans 33-19.
Dude, okay, I gotta say, like I said it earlier in our Discord server, which by the way, if you want the link to that, we will drop it in the chat. I said earlier in our server, I've got to walk back my Cam Ward comments. I said all offseason I didn't like this quarterback draft class. I said I don't believe in any of these quarterbacks, especially like the one who Tennessee gets, because it's a terrible situation. But Cam Ward actually, like, he's flashing a ton of potential. I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of him so far. I liked what I saw from him last week against Denver, even though the stat line won't reflect it. He was playing pretty well with what he had around him. And I thought that he played a good game against the Rams. Tennessee actually led this game at halftime, which I thought was crazy. I didn't see that coming. So, all the respect in the world to Cam Ward. He's won me over. I think the Titans have their franchise quarterback. Ebiketie Manor, by the way, receiver, rookie out of Stanford. He's really good. Keep an eye on him. He's got good chemistry with Cam Ward already, so it was a surprise when he fell so far in the draft. But yeah, just put that on your radar. Ebiketie Manor and Cam Ward. They're going to be a good duo. That's what it's looking like, at least.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was my one thought, too, was that, like, Cam Ward looked pretty good. I saw, like, one play where he was, like, he threw across his body for the touchdown anyway.
Dude, imagine if Mahomes had made that play. Like, the internet would have exploded.
Yeah, but, like, if, just joined the Discord. Nice. Yeah, we could
Hey, welcome on in.
We're pretty chill Discord community, so, for the most part. So,
we basically just all rant about our own teams and then otherwise ignore each other.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm joking, but also that's kind of accurate sometimes.
That's true, but yeah. Anyway, no, it looks like Cam Ward played pretty well. It's just that the Rams were just the better team, and like it did look pretty tight at first, but then eventually they just kind of like made it known who was the better team. So
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all there is really to say. The Rams did what you would expect them to do. The Titans played better than you expected them to play, so love to see it.
Yeah.
Would have liked a better performance from their defense, but also it's the Rams. Like, they have so many weapons on offense, there's only so much you can do. You contain them for a half, so Sean McVay was going to figure it out at some point, though. So, respect to the Titans. Definitely. That's all I can say.
Yeah, respect to the Titans. I mean, looks like Cam Ward might be the real deal, which is, which will be good for the NFL. I mean, like, as a Texans fan, like, I'm not necessarily looking forward to him being elite, but I'm also here for it. I'm here for the challenge.
Now, two games we don't need to spend a lot of time on. It's the Bills, Jets, and then Ravens, Browns. I don't think we've talked about either of those much, right?
Yeah, I have literally no thoughts really about either game. Like, Bills did what they needed to do. Apparently, Josh Allen had a bad fantasy day. I guess that's just telling you that, like, they relied along the running game. Maybe he just made a few good passes, and then they just didn't.
Yeah, James Cook cooked them. Wow, I should have said James cooked them. Oh, whatever.
No, that's a good pun. Yeah, James Cook cooked.
Yeah, James cooked the Jets' defense. 132 rushing yards for him. Allen didn't really have to do much. Like, the game was over pretty fast. I think it was like 20-3 at halftime. It was already over at that point. So, the Jets' defense, we know for sure, is just not good. And we know the Jets' offense. I mean, the offense for the Jets was not good in this game, which was unfortunate. We were rooting for Justin Fields to keep that breakout going, but it was a rough day. And he got injured too, I think. So his final stat line was 3 for 11 and 27 yards.
That's tough. Yeah, he did get injured. I think I remember that.
Yeah. So you hate to see it, but
good win for the Bills. I mean, following up that crazy comeback with just manhandling your division rival.
That's what you got to do. And then Ravens Browns is just the blowout we all would expect it to be. Like, the Browns don't have the offense to keep up. I thought that the defense would contain the Ravens' offense a bit better, like they did with Cincinnati last week, but I think we can chalk last week up to it being Week 1 Cincinnati. So,
sure.
Yeah. Dylan Gabriel apparently played in this game. He threw his first career touchdown pass. I'm not sure why I haven't heard that yet.
It was
Dylan Gabriel also, by the way, rookie running back.
Right.
Well, rough day for the Browns, but whatever.
Yeah, they're the Browns.
Derrick Henry had an off day too, but it didn't matter.
Also had a rough day, being the Chicago Bears. They lost to the Lions, 52-21.
Yeah, I would like to take back my Chicago Bears playoff prediction. I said they would win enough games to make the playoffs. I can't keep that up after they got blown out like that. I thought that their defense was going to be a lot better this year. I thought it was going to be much improved. You give up 52 points to the Lions, who just got shut down in Green Bay. No, that's so bad. It's so bad, and I get it. The Lions have an amazing offense. or at least they did last year. No, that's so bad, man. That's just there's not even like a bright side for the Bears here. Like, you scored 21 points. I mean, great, I guess.
The Ben Johnson revenge game. And I also know like Ben Johnson and like Amon-Ra St. Brown like have beef or something like that. It's like it's pretty contentious from what I hear.
Yeah, I don't know why, because he did so much for that team. He even stuck around for way longer than he needed to. He could have left 2 years ago if he wanted to.
Yeah, I don't know. And it's just like, I think like, you know, and we're suddenly now going to forget that all the concerns about, you know, like the Lions losing their coordinators. Well, they're still dropping 50 bombs. Like, is there really that much? I know they lost week 1, but that's not good. And like maybe they play better teams, it'll be more concerning. But they're at least doing what they normally do against bad teams, which is just like just score a lot.
See, I don't even think the Bears are a bad team. I still don't. I don't think they're good.
No, they're a bad team. They're pretty bad.
So what does that say about the Vikings, who had to come back in the fourth quarter to beat them? Are we gonna say the Vikings
I don't think
are bad
the Vikings. I mean, sometimes a good team has a tough game against a bad team. Like I, as a Texans fan, know that. But no, I think the Bears are bad, and the Vikings are like, you know, okay, good-ish team. I mean, we'll see a lot.
I think they're both okay-ish as of right now. I think they're both okay-ish. I know this looks like a bad loss. I get it.
Yeah,
I'm walking back my Bears predictions. Like they're probably winning 6 or 7 games now, but. I don't know, man.
I mean, that's probably not too far from where I would have. I'm thinking more like, I'd say 5 or 6, but
okay,
that sounds about right.
I mean, we both agree they lost a lot today. So
yes, I think things will just start to get weird with like I'm literally hearing that like, you know, like if things don't go well with Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson, they could just bench Caleb Williams, like actually, because like you just brought the new coach, and you're not gonna fire Ben Johnson after 1 year.
No,
like
definitely not.
If Caleb doesn't play well, like Caleb like might be on his way out. So,
Tyson Bagent.
I mean, you heard it here first, but
my one bright side, by the way, for the Bears, because it's worth noting, Rome Odunze, second-year receiver, had 7 receptions, 128 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So the Bears did have one bright spot, I guess.
That's true. He had a better stat line than a Hall of Famer, DJ Moore.
Yes, most people did.
Is DJ Moore still Hall of Famer, or is he washed at this point?
Okay, yeah, we can drop the meme. He was never that good. People overreacted when we gave him up in that trade. I said it from the beginning. I can look back on my analysis on that Panthers trade with the Bears, and I'm like, I called it a win-win. In reality, it was a lose-lose. But I think what I said about giving up DJ Moore probably holds strong to this day. It's like, I was not upset about it, and I was surprised that so many people were. But I don't know, maybe having DJ Moore on the team for Bryce Young would have helped his development, but whatever. I'm just saying he was overrated, just like Brian Burns. It's funny how that works. But anyway, we can move on now because we're getting through these games, and Sunday Night Football is starting pretty soon, by the way.
Yeah, Sunday Night Football is about to start. Like just real quick, Colts did beat the Broncos in kind of a thriller, 29-28. It looked like the Broncos like were in control for most of the game. Bo Nix, I think, overall had a good game. He had one bad pick, and like I know, like last week he had a pretty rough game, but he had a pretty good game overall. It's just that like the Colts had the ball last, and it was a crazy sequence because the Colts kicker, who's some known, I do not know what his name is. I'd never heard of the guy, but like he had to attempt a 60-yarder to win the game. He missed, it was wide right, but then there was some penalty. Like, I don't know what it was, but there was a penalty on the Broncos. So not only did they get to retry it, but they moved the ball up. There was only like a 45-yard attempt, which he nailed. So Colts are 2-0, and my impression from that game is I think Daniel Jones is the real deal. Like, I know I was talking about, you know, like, oh, what if Daniel Jones breaks out? Like, I think Daniel Jones is a real deal. I think he's a starter. Like, I actually, like, you see him play. Like, he plays like a competent NFL quarterback. Now, he is probably closer to Geno Smith than Patrick Mahomes. I'm not saying he's elite, but he is a very competent starting quarterback in the NFL. And we'll see, obviously, like, the rest of the games need to be played, but he's looking very solid.
Let me just go ahead and say, too, you were the first to say Daniel Jones could be good this year. I didn't hear it from anyone else at all until week 1, so... Credit where it's due, everybody. Daniel called it first. You heard it here first, like a while ago.
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, thanks a lot for that. I mean, we'll see. There's still the rest of the season to go, so he could still be horrible. But
it's okay. We can always delete anything we said in the past. It just badly.
quarterbacks leaving New York, like, we have like Sam Darnold as a recent example. I mean, I don't know how good he's looking really this year, but Sam Darnold kind of broke out. Didn't someone else leave?
Geno Smith?
Like, yeah, that's who almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, Geno Smith. So, we'll see, but it does look like Daniel Jones is a competent starting quarterback. And it does look like early indications might seem to say that, like, the AFC South might be another race between us and the Colts. We'll see.
Maybe the Jags?
The division's not. Maybe the Jags. They lost to Jake Browning. I don't know.
I know. I'm just saying, like, if neither of you pull away in the race, the Jags won't be far behind, is what I'm thinking.
No, that's true. Yeah, if we're all, like, 7-6, and the Jags will just be right behind at, like, 6-7 or something like that.
Be like, hey, if you guys stumble enough, we can win this division. But and if Travis Hunter ever actually does anything useful for the team, then that would also help their cause.
No, definitely. Eagles beat the Chiefs 20-17. Here's my one takeaway. It's kind of random, and it's just like, it was overall like a pretty boring game. Like, it's clear. Well, actually, I have two takeaways. One, which is that it's clear that like Mahomes is lacking his weapons. Like Tyquan Thornton, he had to rely on Tyquan Thornton to make a big play, which he did. Like, I think he tried a deep ball. You know what? No, Tyquan was wide open, and Mahomes overthrew him. But then he had another kind of like deep touchdown. So like, I was saying, like, maybe Tyquan Thornton is just like the next great Chiefs receiver that's going to give the rest of the league nightmares. But anyway, Mahomes, like, without his weapons, like, looks off. And it's like, it does look concerning. Like, I'm not yet going to say that they're going to succeed the division, but they do not look like some good football team.
Yeah, honestly. I'm not ready to say it either, because at some point they're getting Rashee Rice back, and they should get Xavier Worthy back next week, I think. So you get both of those guys on the field. I mean, once their offense figures it out, and it will at some point, I'm sure. I'm not worried overall.
For my other takeaway is that, like, I never like was gonna like complain about this because it's like, it's a football play, but I am starting to get annoyed by the tush push. Like, like literally, it's like 4th and 1. You just know the Eagles are gonna get it. Like, that's why they won the game, is because like they like they were able to get close enough. 4th and goal, they just tush push it. Even on like that last drive, it's just like, well, the Chiefs have no chance because it's like 2nd and 1, and it's just like just tush push, and then when they got it, they won the game. So I still think, like, it's a football play, and, like, if it gets banned, it gets banned. If not, then, like, that's also fine. Like, but that did kind of annoy me, because I thought the Chiefs would have a better chance if the tush push didn't exist, or they weren't as good at it or whatever. But, yeah, I mean, like, those were my main thoughts. Anything else from you? Saquon played pretty well.
I don't have anything to take away from that game because I didn't see any of it at all. I was too focused on my own team's game, unfortunately, so I didn't really see much. I saw the tush push touchdown. I was like, oh well, I guess that game's over. Oh well.
There was a funny interception where the ball bounced off of Travis Kelce's hands, and like the guy intercepted it and did a return. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I'll have to find that later because that sounded like it was pretty funny.
Yeah, the last game, which we have a full-blown reaction to, is the Cardinals versus Panthers.
Yeah, you guys, there's a whole reaction to that. It's 3 hours long. I was there from start to finish.
He sure was. I mean, credit to you for, like, just sticking through it all. So I could have seen it easy to just have, like, into the live stream, we're getting blown out, whatever. But, I mean, y'all didn't come away with the win, but it was a very valiant effort. Sure.
No, at a certain point after 27-3, I was like, I was kind of thinking, should I end this soon and just take a break before the next stream? Because I knew we were going to do this. But also, it was like, I kind of wanted to see more from Ted McMillan, and then we didn't really see much more from Ted McMillan, because I don't know why we are not targeting him on our most crucial plays. It makes no sense. It baffles me, because he is so good. Like, I know that I have the delusion and stuff. I know I get crazy with this sort of thing. And I know I was going on and on about that catch that didn't count. I'm sure I went on too long about it. But he's the real deal, man. Like, 6 receptions, 100 yards in this game is his second career game. That puts him at 175 on the season? He's balling out. He looks really good. And I'm just not used to that as a Panthers fan. I haven't had a receiver this good since ever. I tell you, he's already better than DJ Moore. I don't care. Come after me, Panthers fans. I don't care. Ted is already better than DJ.
Yes, I guess. Was Steve Smith Sr. before your time, I guess?
I never got to watch him play for Carolina, no. At least not to where I would remember or know it.
Yeah, is he better than like Kelvin Benjamin?
Yeah, Kelvin Benjamin only had like 1 or 2 good seasons and then just
Oh, yeah.
fell off the face of the planet, basically.
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying. I mean, y'all haven't had the greatest luck with receivers, but
No.
it's
I mean,
okay.
dude, we drafted Jonathan Mingo pretty high a couple years ago and traded him away real fast. And I was calling Xavier Leggett Jonathan Mingo with personality. He had negative 2 yards in today's game, and that's with Bryce Young repeatedly giving him chances to bring down the catches. He doesn't get enough separation, so they're tough catches to make, but still. But anyway, we can save that for another time because we got kickoff.
We can move on from Panthers because the Vikings have just kicked off. And
Michael Penix taking the field. See if the young Falcons quarterback can do anything.
I want to see how in sync we are. It's showing Bijan Robinson.
I got Kyle Pitts, Jake Matthews.
Ray McLeod. I think you're a little ahead.
Yeah.
Darnell Mooney. Yeah, you're like a solid 5 to 10 seconds ahead. That's okay. You can do the play-by-play.
That's all right. I prefer when I do play-by-play and you add the anecdotal things because I feel like we got a good rhythm there.
That's
it's because
true,
we kind of had to at first, but it
also like gives
works.
me a chance. Like if there's like something like questionable or something, I can like look at the play.
True, which I really like that. There were some plays in the Panthers game where I was like, okay, I gotta wait for the replay.
Right.
But here we go. 1st and 10 Falcons at the 35-yard line. This is a home game for Minnesota, so tough environment for Michael Penix. Oh, good run to start the game. Oh my goodness. Oh, he might be gone. Nope, sorry.
Oh,
Jump the gun on that. Jump the gun on that. Wow. He makes it to the 40-yard line.
Bijan Robinson is absolutely crazy. I mean, Bijan Robinson fantasy owners, I mean, if you draft him at 1 or 2, it's not like I'm giving you a ton of credit, but, you know, you're getting your money's worth.
Right. Good blocking there. Good cut by Bijan. No, that could have... Most running backs probably would have gone down after 5 yards, but he kept going. I for a second, I thought that he was going to go all the way, but Vikings defense stepped up and stopped him. Falcons at the 40 already.
Yeah, he just bounced. The guy kind of just bounced off him. He's just like, nope.
Yeah, he's hard to tackle, man. So here we go. 1st and 10. It's going to be another handoff to Bijan Robinson, who is another big run. Another big run. He takes it past the 25. He's down around the 23-yard line.
Aye.
What's going on with the Minnesota run defense?
Good for the Vikings. 2 plays in, I'm not loving my prediction. You just got to contain Bijan Robinson. You just got to.
He's already got more rushing yards this game than he had last week.
That's crazy.
That's wild, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay, 1st and 10 Falcons at the 23-yard line. Game going a lot faster than we expected here. Player in motion, ball is snapped. It's going to be another handoff because if it's working, it's working. Bijan runs for about 5 or 6 yards before going down.
So he gets stuffed for 5 or 6 yards.
His worst run of the day.
I know, totally atrocious. Now that they have to pass. No, they'll run again.
I mean, honestly, you keep running until you can't gain yards. There's no reason to pass if the run game is doing this well. The minute
you get stuffed, you go to the pass. But at this point, you might as well just keep running it. I mean, worst case, you're already in field goal position, right?
Yeah.
So
make Minnesota prove they can stop you here. And this looks like you should be.
Sure.
This looks like it's set up for a run. Like on this defense, I think you should be able to get a good run here. Get a first down.
You would think so.
Okay, well they're blitzing, so I was immediately wrong. Except, okay, never mind. He didn't get anything. I thought he was about to make something happen there. But he goes down. Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and short.
He also kind of slipped. Yeah, just they just brought an extra guy, and it's just the guy happened to be loose and in his range.
Yeah, they both came up there to help stuff the run, which I did not recognize that. So this is why I'm not a starting NFL quarterback. I don't pick up on blitzes all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
It is 3rd and 4 now. Let's see if Minnesota can salvage this drive, because it looked pretty bleak initially, but now suddenly, if they just get one stop here, it'll be 4th down. Adam Thielen on the sideline there. Good to see him.
The 3rd and 4, yeah. I mean, assuming Penix has to pass, he doesn't have to, but, we'll see what he can do.
Play clock running down. They call a timeout, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was, already having to call a timeout. Yeah, that's kind of a rookie mistake. I don't know if that's more on the quarterback or the coach or whatnot, but you shouldn't be doing that this early. I guess it's better in the first half than in the second half, because the second half of the game gets tight, then you really want your timeout, but still not ideal, but
no, not at all.
It gives them time to drop another play, figure out what they're going to do on 3rd down. But if they score here, that's already really good momentum for them. You kind of silence the crowd a little bit, and that could be really good.
No, it's the perfect start for Atlanta if you can get a touchdown, especially. Brian Flores, one of the best defensive coordinators in the league. The Vikings have a very talented defense. Although now I'm very much questioning their run defense after the start of this game. But we'll see what happens here. Looks like they're adjusting. You're not going to be able to run it in this play. No, definitely not. Definitely going to be a Penix throw here.
Now they're showing blitz.
Yeah, they are. We'll see if it's a bluff or not. You got to snap the ball. You're down to 1 second. They get it off.
What is this management?
There is a flag. There's a flag on this play.
Oh, it's delayed game, and they can't call a timeout.
No. They didn't. I thought they got the snap off in time, but I guess not.
Yeah, I wonder if this has to be like a kind of rookie-ish mistake by Penix.
I know what this is. The Falcons are choking. They started so well, but they choke. It's terrible.
Only the Falcons. So disappointing for them. Like, Bijan just carries your team downfield, and you're going to settle for a field goal.
Yeah, that would
suck. We'll see on this third down play, but not ideal.
It's 3rd and 9 now, so, hey, they probably did it on purpose so they have more room to throw, right? Right, Falcons fans? You want to tell me that's what it is?
Yeah, you would think.
You do have space in the middle of the field, though. Looks like you got a one-on-one matchup at the bottom of the screen here. Maybe you take it. I don't know which receiver that is. Oh, he's throwing. It's caught by... Is that Kyle Pitts? He's going to be short of the first down. Number 8 with the reception.
Ooh. Yeah, Kyle Pitts. Yeah, definitely short of the first down. It was like... The snap was low, so he kind of had to like pick it up, and then he kind of like danced around the pocket a little bit, and... I mean, he did what he needed to do. Now it's 4th and short, and I imagine with Bijan Robinson, you just go for it, right?
Yeah, based on the run game so far, you ought to be able to pick up 1 yard on the ground. We'll see if that proves to be the case or not. It's 4th and 1, so if the Vikings actually force a turnover and downs here, that would be fantastic for them.
Yes, that would be crazy, right?
All right, 4th and 1, offense on the field. It's a 4th and 1, but it's a long one. It's more like 1.5 yards here. Oh, yes. Did they false start? Did they really false start? No. Oh my goodness!
What?
Oh wait, no, it's delay of game. The defense was signaling false start, but that's delay of game.
There wasn't a false start. I didn't see one. That's atrocious. 2 delay of game.
Yeah, the defense was going like this, so I thought that they were saying it's false start.
Yeah.
And then the flag was thrown. So, no, delay of game for a 3rd time on this drive, right? They saved it once.
It must be the crowd or something like that. Cause like I don't know if this is like characteristic of Penix to just. Oh no! Yeah, now they have to do the field goal.
And this is the new kicker for them, by the way.
Younghoe Koo, I think is not injured. I'm pretty sure.
No, they just didn't bring him. Parker Rummer with the kick. He played for the Vikings last year, by the way, kicking against them now. The kick is good. Falcons take a 3-0 lead.
That was a little left, but just got it in. Yep.
Made it, man. Now that was pretty anticlimactic. I'm not gonna lie. Like you start the drive off like that.
It was a little anticlimactic. Like Bijan like broke out for all these runs. I mean, if you're a Vikings fan, you have to be a little relieved towards like, okay, 3-0. That's a pretty normal score. We could like even we went 3 and out. That's not the worst thing in the world. But if we score a touchdown or a field goal, then we're definitely like you're in it regardless. But you're definitely like feeling like you can come away. I mean, definitely this was a good series for the Vikings, just given the first few plays and that you just kind of held them. Yeah. And like I mean, the Vikings not Steelers. The Falcons are. See, I'm naming.
Man, you're choking as badly as they choke.
Oh, for sure. But no, yeah, the team, the Falcons are shooting themselves in the foot, just like I am with this commentary. But
man,
no, they're really shooting themselves in the foot. Like multiple delay of games. It would have been 3 if not for that timeout, which now they're down a timeout and just not ideal. I mean, we'll see if they can kind of like patch it up this next drive or after the Vikings get the field. But
I'm more interested anyway in seeing how their defense looks because they looked really good against Tampa, and we don't know if that's because it's Atlanta's defense is improved or if Tampa's offense is not as good as we thought. But I'm interested in finding out here, and answer chat here because I can only see chat during the commercial breaks because I got the game open on my phone, which is where I have the chat open. So
I got you. Yeah.
I know he supports Texans, but who has he got to win tomorrow?
Who do I got? I did get the Texans. I picked the Texans.
Yeah, he's a loyal fan.
It's a little bit. Normally, I would go the other team just to like be pessimistic, and then if we win, then it's like pleasantly surprising. But I do think like I don't underestimate the power of the home opener. I think that we're gonna really show up. It'll be electric, and we'll do just what we need to win. Although it'll be a pretty tough game. I definitely don't deny that.
Yeah. Being the fake fan that I am, I also picked my team to win. That's great.
Yeah, speaking of which, we can kind of, during this commercial, just recap our our pick 'em so far. So
yeah,
we both picked the Packers to win. We both picked the Bengals to win. We got all those right. Bills, Steelers. No, sorry, I picked Steelers, which is our one swing game from the early slate. You picked the Seahawks, which gives you an advantage for the moment. Well, not here, not right now, literally, but we'll get to that. We both picked the Rams, Niners, Lions, Cowboys, Patriots. That was a close one. We picked the Patriots, Ravens. And then I picked the Cardinals and you picked the Panthers. So that was the other swing game, which even
stupid
things
team
out.
loyalty, man. I
know, for real.
I knew it would cost me.
We both picked the Broncos and the Chiefs. We both lost. So that didn't really change anything. And then the remaining 3 games are all swing games. So this is a swing game, and then the next 2 as well.
Honestly,
so
with picking the Chiefs games, I feel like we're just both scared to pick against them a lot of the time. Even I know I say that as I picked the Chargers against them in week 1, but then I was like, I'm not picking against them again.
I was scared to pick against them for sure. Like, I thought they would be back. I mean, before the season, I thought Mahomes would have his like kind of MVP like revenge arc, but that's clearly not happening.
No, not this year. It's gonna be Josh Allen go back to back maybe. But the offense is back on the field now, huddling up, breaking the huddle. We're going to see J.J. McCarthy, his first career home game as a Minnesota Viking, taking on this Falcons defense that looked good in week 1. We're about to find out how good they really are. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. J.J. McCarthy is going to throw. Pressure comes his way. He gets the pass off. Short pass completed to number 1. Is that Naylor?
Is that Naylor? I think
that's Jalen Naylor with the completion or reception for 2 yards. Yeah, J.J. McCarthy has not lost a football game in a long time.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
Not since his last college season, the season before. Lost a game in the playoffs, college football playoffs to Washington, I believe, against Michael Penix. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
I might be mistaken, actually. Wait, no. Who did they lose to? Because he beat Washington in the championship. So now I'm mixing up my college football history. Point is, it's been a while.
It wasn't Ohio State, was it?
No, it was TCU. That's right, because they lost to TCU, so then Georgia got to play TCU in the championship, and...
Oh, yeah, I remember
people
that.
still say TCU didn't belong in that championship game, as if they didn't literally earn their way in.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, that took me a minute to remember college football history. But yeah, J.J. McCarthy has not lost a football game in his life since then. So...
That's crazy.
Pretty good streak
for him.
That
was like 2023, right? Or late 2024?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I think it would have been early 2023, because it was a 22 national championship.
Oh, early 2023, right.
Or late 22. Either way, that's a long time. J.J. McCarthy on the run, he's not going to be able to get the first down, I don't think. He's going to be just short, but he put in a good effort.
Yeah, he did kind of go through the pocket, but just going to be short. Jesse Bates kind of caught him, but it's 4th and 1. Like, I wonder if this is go for it, or maybe at least line up. I don't know. It's kind of risky.
They're lining up for it.
If you don't get it, wow, yeah. If you don't get it, then you give the Falcons great field position. But
it's so close. It could be a tush push here. I think that's basically what they're doing. They're sneaking it at least. Oh, wow. I don't know if he got there. I couldn't see him.
He got stuff for sure.
I think yeah.
Wow. I mean, J.J. McCarthy is not quite Josh Allen. I meant Jalen Hurts. He's not quite Josh Allen.
He's neither of them. Hey,
he's
look,
neither of them. No,
J.J. McCarthy's got legs, but not in that play. No. Could not get the job done. So that's a turnover on downs in their own territory. Gutsy decision to go for it on your own 37.
That's great for the Falcons, for sure.
Yeah, Falcons were all over that, man.
Make it 10-0 if they scored a touchdown that didn't have delay of game problems, and just really make it, just make it they're in control of the game if that's the case.
Right. This could get ugly fast if Minnesota's defense can't step up here. But I mean, the Falcons are basically. I was gonna say they're already in field goal range.
They botched the snap. That's what happened. Well, I mean, probably among others. I don't know if you noticed that, but. That snap was botched, and by the time he was able to actually get possession of the ball, he just got stuffed.
Well, 1st and 10 for Atlanta at the 36-yard line. Best field position they're going to have today, I'm sure. Bijan with the run, goes around the edge and picks up about 6 yards. Good run for him.
Yeah, just ran off the edge. I think it's Byron Murphy who got him. So 7-on-7 actually, right? Because they're both 7.
Yeah, looks like it. 7-on-7. 7 brings down 7. Look at that.
Yes, definitely a great football play.
BJ Robinson having a day.
No, he's still looking alive. I mean, it seems like you should just be able to pound the rock, and then as long as you don't get delay of games, then they'll be in operation. The Falcons, that is.
Well, 2nd and 4 here. Looks like it's going to be another handoff. No, Penix keeps the ball. He throws it. I think that's the screenplay, and it's going to be a first down to, I think that was Bijan Robinson.
Yeah, he was fresh. Yeah, that is Bijan Robinson.
Bijan Robinson is the Falcons' offense here. Having a day.
At this point, yes. For sure. Yeah, I mean, it's just a screenplay. Like, clearly there was a guy pressuring him. He just had to, like, make the throw. I think the throw is a little low, which is understandable given that he was under pressure. But credit to him for completing it.
Oh, that hit the ground. Really? I don't know if that's complete.
That's not complete. Yeah, that is a good call out.
That's going to get overturned. They didn't get the playoff. No, I think Kevin O'Connell threw the challenge flag.
I was also going to say, this being incomplete makes it sound worse, but he did throw like the opposite direction because remember, Penix is left-handed. He threw to the right side. That was kind of an across-the-body throw for him, which is interesting.
I wonder if they drew it up like that on purpose just to try to throw the defense off. But if they did, it didn't work.
Right? Yeah, it was kind of weird. But I don't know. Yeah.
It was definitely an awkward play.
I'm completely insane. If I'm a right-hand quarterback, I'm more comfortable throwing to the left.
That sounds right.
Or I don't know. I mean, it's.
I was just gonna go with what you said because I'm still out of it.
No, you don't need to trust me on like schematics and everything. I think it was a natural play for him. He was just under pressure.
Yeah, it didn't feel natural the way it looked.
Right.
All right. Well, I don't know what.
He was under pressure. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they overturned that pretty quickly. It looks like it's gonna be 3rd down now. 3rd and 3.
Yes. 3rd and 3. Just pound the rock again.
I don't see why not. Just if it's working, it's working. It's not like the pass game has done anything so far, but that's also because it hasn't had to. But it looks like the Vikings pass rush is ready for this game. Like they seem like they're very much in tune. But 3rd and 3 here, we'll see what we get. Looks like it's going to be shotgun formation, which is very interesting. That's not really like if you're going to run it on 3rd and 3, you don't want to line up in shotgun. Also, that's not 3 yards. I know the broadcast says it is. That looks like 4 yards.
That's like 3.5 at least, not like 4.
Penix with the throw. It's caught. It's caught across the 20, down at the 15. That's going to be 1st down Falcons.
Wow. Just got rid of it quickly. Is that Kyle Pitts?
Kyle Pitts having a good day so far. Yeah, Kyle Pitts breakout game. Here we go.
The Vikings showed blitz, and then they didn't do it. Not that really like factored necessarily, but he got the one-on-one matchup, and 44 just kind of got cooked a little bit, and just put in a position where only Kyle Pitts could catch it. And I think that's good, just kind of like play calling, and to where like you do really see what Kyle Pitts' athleticism can do. I know he gets made fun of for having all this potential and things like that, but he is very athletic. I will say that.
Sure thing, man. 1st and 10 at the 15, player in motion. It's going to be another passing play. Penix looking for 7, and he brings it down. It's going to be a short completion. Yeah. Bijan Robinson again.
Nice. Yeah, of course it's Bijan. Yeah, Vikings are showing a lot of blitzes, which is really interesting. And I think Brian Flores is relatively notorious for blitzing, if I'm not mistaken.
That sounds right.
Yeah, he's definitely showing it a lot. Not necessarily blitzing every play, but
gotta keep the offense on edge that way.
Yeah, it's a strategy to like rattle the young quarterback as well. That's entirely possible.
I guess so. But that makes it 2nd and 5 for Atlanta. We're down to 7:15 remaining in the first quarter, so half of the quarter has passed, or a little over half has passed. 2nd and 5, player in motion again. Maybe look for Drake London, end zone target. He's thrown to the 1st down marker. Couldn't come up with it, though. It's going to be a drop.
They actually blitzed this play, though. I swear that's like 7 guys who were coming after their quarterback.
They
were all blocked. Like, credit to the Falcons, like, offensive line. Like, maybe they had a skill position player, like, blocking, but they really contained the blitz.
They do have a good offensive line, by the way. Just objectively speaking, I think they have a top 10 unit.
Right. Wait, was that incomplete, or was that just short? I actually don't remember.
I think it was dropped. I mean, it was incomplete, but I think it was a drop.
Yeah, I got you.
So we're coming up on 3rd and 5 at the Minnesota 10-yard line. Definitely would hurt to not punch it in for a touchdown on this drive, given the great field position you had, and given that you choked on the last drive too. Penix is going to throw. Pressure coming after him. He escapes. He's running out of the pocket. He's running. He throws, and I don't know. That's incomplete.
Oh.
Mooney was the target. Wow. Couldn't bring it in.
Oh, that's incomplete. That's so incomplete.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's really unfortunate. They're gonna have to trot out the field goal unit, and it's gonna be a 6-0 game. When I mean, it could have been a 14-0 game if you had played better. But
man.
just one of those situations. They were playing the field goal. That was very close.
Yeah,
Actually,
it was. It barely got that in.
Yeah.
Man, honestly, I wouldn't even oppose going forward at this point. I mean, field goals aren't going to win you the game. But I guess you
No,
take
that's
your
true.
points. It's 29-yard
I guess
attempt for
that's
Parker
what
Romo. It's up and it's good. Pretty easy kick
Yeah.
there. 6-0
Yeah.
lead. It feels like it should be so much more than that. But the Vikings' red zone defense has been pretty stingy here.
That's true. Yeah, I mean they're containing whenever they need to. They're just 6-0 exactly. Nathaniel said it correctly. But they're I mean I guess when they need to, they're containing the offense, containing Bijan, which I mean it's interesting that they can't really finish the drives necessarily with him. Maybe it's just because it's like red zone and it's like I don't know. It's pretty interesting to see, but
I'm
it does
definitely
seem like-
questioning their play calling when they get down there. It seems like they're abandoning the run after the run works really well for them. So, not really sure what that's all about.
That does seem to be the case. It is questionable for sure. Can Vikings still win? Oh, for sure they could still win. It does seem more likely that is the Falcons game to lose at this point, but the Vikings could very well win it. I mean, last week they had an insane comeback against the Bears, who didn't look that good this week. But as I said, JJ McCarthy was a superhero. He just like made some plays, like ran for a touchdown. It was basically just like, guys, just ride on my back. I'll take y'all to the promised land, and we'll see if he can replicate that this week. Not exactly sure, and I mean we're still kind of unsure as to the overall sort of our perspective of like how good JJ McCarthy will be. But so far he looks competent.
Now that we know how bad the Bears defense looked today against the Lions, it makes me feel even worse about McCarthy's first 3 quarters of that game last week. I definitely don't feel as great about the 4th quarter for him, but I don't know. We're going to find out more as this game goes along. It's too early to judge Minnesota's offense in this game since they've only had 1 drive. So it's obvious, though, that they are not afraid to be aggressive. They're going to take chances. They went for it on 4th down in their own territory. They didn't get it, but they're not afraid. They definitely aren't afraid.
No, definitely, yeah. They're not afraid.
Nah, but we'll see if that actually matters or not, because so far things are not going their way. But Atlanta's not been able to capitalize so far on the mistakes they've made, so it might not really matter. It's possible Minnesota goes downfield and scores a touchdown on this drive and just takes the lead. And then suddenly our attitude about this game completely changes. Like, it looks like it's all Falcons, but they're not actually taking advantage of their opportunities. It's going to easily flip in favor of the Vikings.
It very well could. That's true. I mean, don't forget that the Vikings do have Justin Jefferson and they don't have Jordan Addison yet, but they have Adam Thielen, and they have some solid playmakers. I mean, they have Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason's not a bad 1-2 punch combo. So
you might have to say that in a different order. I think Jordan Mason might be RB1 at this point. I think he had more touches in week 1, by the way, or whatever it's worth.
Really? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. But no, regardless, they do have some playmakers. They just need to use them.
All right, we got kickoff here. We're gonna get a return from the Vikings. He's across the 10. He's made it to the 20, and he's gonna go down before he gets to the 25-yard line. So probably, yeah. Oh, there's a flag on the play.
Oh, there's a flag. Oh, that's not ideal.
Probably holding or blocking the back. That's usually what it is on these returns. It is holding. They call holding. I don't know who they're calling it on. Probably on the Vikings.
Probably on the Vikings, yeah.
Yeah, so not going to be very good field position for Minnesota to start this drive because, well, penalties tend to do that to you. Maybe you shouldn't commit them.
Yeah, that's true. Just don't do penalties.
Yeah, don't do penalties. Arizona could learn that lesson too. They tried so hard to lose today with those penalties. Yeah, it was crazy.
That was crazy, yep.
Man. I genuinely can't wait to go back and watch my reaction to all that later. I usually hate watching myself, but...
Right.
Yeah. All right, 1st and 10 at the 14. It's a handoff. He looks like he's going to get stuff, but he keeps going. He somehow turned that into a gain. It's going to be a good gain for the running back there. I think that's Aaron Jones. It's going to be about a 7 or 8 yard carry.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. Aaron Jones, yeah, he was kind of contained there at first, but then just kind of like
bounced off the defenders.
Yeah, and then just like got a pretty solid gain.
Aaron Jones, a very solid running back, definitely a strong veteran in this league. You got Jordan Mason as well in the running back room, who was very good. Yep. He's very good for San Francisco last year, and I don't think this system on offense is too different from that, so good fit for him.
Sure.
2nd and 3, It's going to be another run, handoff to Aaron Jones. He cannot escape this time, though. He's not going to get very far. Might have ended up gaining a yard, but it's going to be 3rd down.
The same idea of like an outside run trying to get yardage, but this time, number 17, Ebiketie or something like that, was just on top of it and just swallowed him up.
They got the stop this time. So 3rd and short. We'll see what Minnesota draws up. I would imagine they're going to try to throw in this play with an option to run if you're JJ McCarthy.
Yes.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 2. They did give him a full yard in that last carry. It's 3rd and 2 now. Falcons showing blitz. And McCarthy's in trouble. He's going to go down. He is sacked.
Oh, wow.
Big loss for McCarthy. It's going to be 4th down as the Vikings offense goes 3 and out. James Pierce Jr., big play for him.
So this time, J.J. McCarthy also tried to like kind of step into the pocket and make a run play, which I think he did the last drive. But this time he just got taken down, and the Vikings down 6-0 are going to be punting again. So
yeah, this Vikings offense is not looking good. Just not even just today, but all season.
Right. No, that's true. They had a good quarter against Chicago, but that's just about it. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see if they can kind of get. I think they just need to get Justin Jefferson involved. Honestly, just chuck it up to him, and just like you were saying with the Carolina and T-Mac, like just give the ball to your best player, right, on offense, and
right. But the difference in that game though is Carolina was throwing every play because they were in comeback mode. In this game, the Vikings haven't tried to throw it a whole lot so far, right?
I mean, I think they should, though, right?
No, I agree. I think they should.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
On that drive specifically, though, I agree with running on the first play. It worked. I agree with trying to run it again because the first run worked. And then, obviously, you try to pass it on the last play, it just broke around you. So, I don't know. That last drive was just, it came down to that pass, and it did not go their way. So, we got a commercial break now. When we return, it'll be Falcons ball. They have a 6-0 lead. And, it's looking good for them so far.
Yes, very much so. Looking very good for the Falcons, indeed.
Yes, I'm so happy for my rivals.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, it's looking like it'll be an interesting game. Maybe it might not be as entertaining as some of the other games, though. I mean, if the Vikings' offense is going to look like this all game, just kind of, it's making me think of Vikings-Bears from last week, which also makes me question again, why did the Vikings get 2 primetime games to start the season? Who thought that was a good idea? Like, I'm not trying to diss the Vikings or their fans or anything, because I think they got great fans, and I think that they have a good roster overall, but there were better options for a primetime game.
Yeah, maybe, like, because maybe it's like, they're going to get, like, 2, 3, 4 primetime games. They just wanted to get it over with early in the season, like, just in case they're bad.
But if it's late in the season, you can flex it out.
Right. Well, I guess that's true. I don't know, like, how late. I think there's a certain length of time. But anyway, because, like, weeks 1 and 2, they have the primetime games. And then they play internationally weeks 4 and 5. I don't know if you count those as, like,
Yeah, I don't think I would count that.
Kind of tough to, like, call it that. And then, they get another one week 8, LA Chargers. And then they have a bunch of noon games, a 3:05 game, noon. They get, in week 15, and who knows, that could get flexed out. They go to Dallas on an evening. I think that's Sunday night, and then, So, I don't know. I guess they're just getting some of them out of the way early. But, I mean, that's what? Like, 1, 2, if we don't count the international games, that's 4 primetime games, it looks like.
Yeah. I mean, you can have one. I think most teams should be able to get one for sure, but it seems like a bit much, especially to start off. Start off with 2.
It does seem a little excessive, and maybe just, like, the idea is that, like, they want to see... the world wants to see J.J. McCarthy? I don't know.
Yeah, First and 10 at the Falcons 27, by the way. Penix is dropping back to pass. He's going to throw just a couple yards downfield. It's going to be a 2-yard completion to 25. I think that might be Algier, but there's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. I'm guessing it'll be holding. No, I'm sorry. The flag is in the secondary, so it's probably not holding.
It's
At least not the holding I was thinking of.
pass interference or something, or like defensive.
I think it actually might be holding, like defensive holding.
I think 7 was holding. Byron Murphy, yeah.
Yeah, I said holding, but I meant like on the offensive line.
Right, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that is.
Oh, they didn't. No, I'm still wrong. They didn't call holding. They called illegal contact because every ref has to call it differently. Illegal contact, holding, pass interference. Who's to say, really?
Yeah, totally.
It's all basically the same. I mean, there are slight differences, but
for sure.
All right, well, that's an easy first down for Atlanta then, because they will gladly accept that penalty. 1st and 10,
yeah.
Falcons. They've got the ball still in their own territory at the 33-yard line. Maybe go back to the run game since that's been working so well. Yay, they do.
Yeah.
It's going to be about a 5-yard carry, so productive run. Falcons moving the ball.
There we go. You like to see that.
I mean, I don't.
Falcons. Right, no, I get that.
I hope that they throw a pick 6 here. I don't care that I picked them to win. I will sacrifice my pick'em results to see them lose tonight.
That's fair enough. Yep.
Like,
It's a win-win for you though, because either your division rivals lose or you get your pick'em right.
True.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pick Atlanta to be this next week so that I can be happy either way. So that's who we play next week. 2nd and 5, it's another handoff. Surprised he went right. I thought he could go left and have more space, but maybe that's just me not knowing what I'm talking about. Algier gets 5 yards for the first down anyway. Falcons keep moving forward.
Giving Bijan some breathers, which is understandable, I guess. I mean, like, you can't...
He's had a lot of touches in this game already.
Well, that's true, yes.
Algier, one of the best RB2s in the league. I think I was one of the critics when they drafted Bijan because I was like, you've already got a good running back. Why are you spending a high draft pick on him? Which I don't know if I stand by that or not because maybe they could have had a good defensive player that they desperately needed. But anyway, that obviously worked out for the running back room.
It did. I mean, like, I think like a lot of people were questioning.
Oh, Penix barely gets the throw off, and it's complete to Kyle Pitts.
Wow,
Kyle Pitts having a day.
Yeah, that's absolutely no. He's having a day too, but no, I think a lot of people questioned. Like, you already have Tyler Algier, who I think already had like 1,000-yard season.
Yeah,
or something
he
like
did.
that, like a 2nd or 3rd year player, and it's like, why are you just drafting another running back? But it did work out. I mean, it seems like it would also be interesting to see, like, who maybe they could have had instead, and like if that guy would have been more impactful.
Right.
Actually, because why not? We'll just look up like. So they drafted Bijan at number 8 when they could have had.
I'm on the game here. A player in motion. Oh, sorry. There's a penalty. That's okay.
Oh, yeah. I think Jalen Carter's the main other guy maybe that they could have had. A couple of tackles. Jameer Gibbs, which I mean, like if you're going to draft Bijan, why would you draft Jameer Gibbs instead?
And the Lions got criticized for that running back pick as well. Oh, false start and Kyle Pitts. Oh no, you ruined your breakout game.
Really?
Hate to see it.
I was going to say like the Lions got criticized for what's his name, Jameer Gibbs, when they could have had Lucas Van Ness.
Yeah. He's solid. He's solid, but yeah.
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 He's okay, yeah.
The Lions do not regret the Jameer Gibbs pick, and I'm sure the Falcons don't regret Bijan, of course. But it's always interesting to wonder, looking back, like, what if they'd taken Jalen Carter, for example? I think that's who a lot of people mocked him to. All right, play action here. Penix is going to have to get rid of it. He throws it, and it's caught! It's caught by number 5. Oh, it's fumble! It's a fumble! Vikings ball! Vikings take possession on the fumble! Oh my goodness! Oh. What a choke!
Hey, we're in sync by the way now somehow. So I saw it the same time you did. Like, that's crazy. Was that Bijan who fumbled or no? Was that Drake London?
Falcons.
He tried to stiff arm. I think his
was that Drake
mental
London?
Capacity was too focused on the stiff arm that he didn't really have full control of the ball and just got punched out and then they scooped it up.
That's really bad, man. That's
crazy.
That's terrible.
Mistakes.
Who was that player?
I don't know.
I gotta go to ESPN. Try to find out. Let's see. It was Drake London. Drake London.
Oh yeah, it was.
Falcons fan told me he was elite. Come on.
I knew it was Drake London. I thought you were talking about like the Vikings player who like punched it out or recovered.
Oh yeah.
But It was Drake London with the fumble for sure. Yep.
I am a top tier hater.
Yes, it does seem like that.
Bruv, why is Devin sending us stuff? We can't check this
Oh,
right now.
No, he just like, well, I pinged him for certain reasons, and just haven't. I'm just leaving him hanging.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yes.
I haven't opened anything he sent yet.
I mean, he's not joining our live stream, so like.
That's what I'm saying, man. Come talk to us here, Devin.
Yeah, let's have a discussion on our live stream.
You're our friend, Devin. You can join us.
I know for sure. At this point, no one's watching, so like, you know.
I think Nathaniel's probably still here, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe. I'm sure Nathaniel would be chill, to where like I could just tell him my secrets and he could just be like, yeah, but it'd be cool, but you know, maybe not.
Yeah.
Just joking. I don't have any secrets. Don't worry about that.
That's what he wants you to think.
No, it's actually it's just business about the live stream tomorrow night, where we should be having Devin on. He's all kind of like, oh, maybe
he's been really weird about it. Like he's gonna.
It's our one opportunity. Like you're a Bucks fan, I'm a Texans fan. You'll just kind of be like an independent like mediator, I guess, and like it would be fun. Like it would be a blast. Like
it would be something.
Don't be so wishy-washy, bro. He's like, you know, he was saying something. He's like, oh, he called CJ Stroud a meme, and it's like, well, he was like, you should start CJ Stroud in fantasy for the memes, and it's like, so are you calling CJ Stroud a meme? And he was like, yes, and it's like, dude, don't talk all this trash and not join the live stream.
Right?
Like,
gotta get on the stream. All right, first down for the Vikings at the 32-yard line. By the way, it's a completed pass. Completed pass for the first down. Justin Jefferson. That's what we were saying earlier. Get the ball to your playmakers.
Nice.
JJ McCarthy does it.
Now you're ahead of me by like several seconds, actually. So yeah, it's a play action. Yeah, just fired it to Jefferson. I guess Jefferson just ran a good route, as he always does, and just gets the, well, I thought it was a first down. Are they marking it?
Yeah, that's weird. I thought that was a pretty clear first down at that. They're saying it was short, so...
that's kind of crazy. I mean...
Well, 2nd and 1, just hand it off and get it, I guess. Not a big deal, hopefully.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Come on, Minnesota. It is going to be a handoff to 27. He's going to get stuffed. He is stuffed. Oh, wow. No gain. Actually lost half a yard at least. Maybe a full yard. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Wow, that was not good.
At this point, I think everyone expected the run, but also, I don't know. It looked like there was like a hole there, but 90 just kind of filled the gap.
If there was a hole, it closed real fast for Jordan Mason.
Yeah, for sure. It did close very fast. I mean, I think the Vikings did what they thought they needed to do, just hand off the ball, but just didn't result in anything.
Yeah, sometimes that's how it goes. 3rd and 2, shotgun formation, by the way, so probably not running. Never mind, he handed it off. And I don't... Yeah, he got there. He got the first down. I was going to make a comment about why would you hand it off in shotgun formation, but... Why line up that way? But I guess it worked. So, first down for the Vikings.
Sometimes because like, the defense could be expecting a pass, and it's like you kind of fake them out. But it's the end of the first quarter. Falcons 6, Vikings nothing, but the Vikings are driving. So... we'll see if they can kind of like make their mark in the game, or if they'll just, I mean, that fumble could be critical. You never know, right?
Right. Hey, I mean, if you just keep throwing to that Jefferson guy, because he seems like he's kind of good at football, then it's probably going to be all right.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson. I heard he is really good.
Yeah, maybe they should keep throwing to him because he's so good.
Would you go watch the game? I can't blame you there. Although it is kind of like, not the most exciting game to watch. I mean, it's all right. Like, if you appreciate like defense and like just like things like that, I could see that. But no, you're all good.
Welcome back. Don't say sorry for going to watch the game, man. Hey, we're all here to watch football, right?
That's true. Yes, very much so.
Nah, you're totally good. Oh man, Daniel Jones 2-0, Vikings 0-2. That's fun. Sorry, Giants 0-2. Did I say Vikings?
Oh, I think so, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, the Vikings are not 0-2, so.
No, yeah, they're not. they're not 0-2.
I love how everyone is calling Danny Dimes Indiana Jones now. Like, that's his nickname. I saw it. I think I saw it from I want to say it was Benchwarm Brand. It might have been another content creator I saw it from, but like I saw that a while ago from another creator, and it's like, okay, maybe we should give him the credit instead of all pretending that we came up with it.
No, that's true. Yeah, that's definitely a good point.
All right, we'll see what the second quarter brings us. It's been an interesting game so far, kind of sloppy at times. Some chokes by the Falcons offense, not being able to convert great field position into touchdowns. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's been a pretty pedestrian game so far, so it's really just like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell, like, really who has the advantage. I mean, it's been Atlanta so far, but I mean, if the Vikings engineer a touchdown drive and suddenly they're ahead 6-7, presumably, so I don't know exactly what to make of this so far, but I guess we'll just let the game develop and see what happens.
We will. And we're about to return here. They're talking to Kevin O'Connell on the sideline, so I'd like to get to the football game instead of the interview, but that's okay. I'm sure he's saying a lot of good things. He's one of the best coaches in the league, so. Here we go. Vikings offense back on the field now. Decent field position at the moment. They got the ball at their own 43-yard line, I believe. 1st and 10. It's going to be a throw. Jay McCarthy throws it short. Looks like it was supposed to be a screen, but it didn't look like it was going to go very far. Just a 2-yard gain. Going to be 2nd and 8 coming up.
One of those, yeah. Yep, it's play action. It's kind of threw it back to him. Got like a yard or two, looks like, but it's not really a lot.
No, nothing much to write home about. Just another play. It'll be 2nd and 8. We'll see if the Vikings get more aggressive here. They're not pushing the ball downfield a lot. They're doing runs. They're doing short passes. Not much for entertainment. So we'll see if anything changes. McCarthy, play action. He's going to throw, or he might be running. No one's open. He's going to gain a couple of yards on the ground with his legs. It'll be about 3rd and 6 coming up.
Yep. Yeah, another play action. He kind of ran far back in the field and which I guess is fine maybe if you think you're going to throw, but also looked kind of designed. I can't really tell.
Yeah.
Maybe like an RPO or something not RPO necessarily, but maybe there was like an option, but like you would have thought maybe he should have been a little bit more punctual with just his just rolling out. I don't know. Maybe that's a technicality. Maybe there's just maybe it was a coaching decision where it's like just roll out this far just in case you can throw.
3rd and 6 wide open. McCarthy to I don't know which receiver that is. Jalen Naylor. It's a 1st down though.
Oh, that's 1st down. Nice.
Vikings are moving. The chokers might be in danger.
He fired it. A little overthrown, but yeah.
Naylor came down with it, man. That was a good catch.
Picked it up and caught it. Yeah, 1st down.
Yeah, I give more credit to the receiver than the quarterback there for sure. That could have been thrown better. If it was thrown better, he might be gaining more yards after that catch. Looked like he had some room to go. McCarthy, though, perfect game so far. 4 for 4. They're not asking him to do a lot yet. It's going to be a handoff here, and good room. Mason's going to take it about 5 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 5 coming up.
Solid, yeah. I mean, if there were Bijan, we would say he got stuffed, but for Jordan Mason, that's a pretty solid gain. 5-6 yards, yeah.
Yeah, good run from Mason. Looks like the Vikings offense is in a bit of a groove right now. They're figuring things out. Falcons defense not getting the stops they were getting earlier in the game. Vikings looking to get a touchdown on this drive and take the lead. 2nd and 4. He got one more yard than I thought. Somebody jumped. Falcons are saying it was the Vikings. They're backing up. It's a false start. Way to undo that run. It's going to be 2nd and 9 now.
Yeah, very obviously, one of the Vikings guys, or I think 2 of them false started. I think one moved and the guy next to him moved, like the right tackle, just one of those.
Can't do that. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Vikings.
Let's go Vikings. Yes. Let's go Vikings. All right, I won't go that far to use their phrase, but yes. Let's go Vikings.
Yeah, that's fine. Rick.
That's all right. I said go Pack Go the other night, I think. Oh, Skull or whatever. That's so weird.
Skull. Yeah.
Oh, good run here to get the yards back. He's still going. What an angry run there. He got close to a first down. Very good run. It's going to be 3rd and short now. Jordan Mason fighting hard for those yards.
Yep.
Yeah, he just kept going. Hit after hit. Kept leaning forward. Had some help from his teammates pulling him forward too. Got very close to a first down. You would think they just hand it off again because Jordan Mason is having a nice game right now. He's playing well.
Oh yeah, Jordan Mason's having a solid game, and yeah, it's looking like he's the go-to guy in Minnesota. So shout out to him for sure.
Yeah, it's crazy how cheap they got him from San Francisco, and it is a carry for the first down. So the Vikings will stay on offense here. Good stuff, Minnesota. Yep. Good stuff. Love to see it. Falcons, maybe you should have scored touchdowns instead of field goals. Then you wouldn't be in this position, eh?
Wow. Yep, he got the first down pretty comfortably. So, yeah, definitely. Looks like the Vikings are engineering something. We'll see if they can actually score a touchdown or field goal or whatever happens. But
yeah,
it's looking pretty solid.
Right now, it's a very methodical approach on offense is what it feels like. They're just keeping it simple. Short runs, short passes. Not going crazy with it. Oh, McCarthy goes down. McCarthy goes down. Cannot handle the pressure there. Falcons defense with a great play. McCarthy takes the sack. It's going to be 2nd and very long now.
Yep. Wow. Yeah, the pocket just kind of like collided and everything like that. So
yeah, nowhere to go there.
Yeah, just one of those.
Wonder who got the sack on that play. The Falcons' defensive pass rush has been good this game, which is not something we've said for a long time. 2nd and 18 at the 38.5-yard line now. It's going to be a long field goal from here, but I think the Vikings have a decent kicker. Oh, man. Oh, that was nearly picked off. Nearly picked off. J.J. McCarthy really zipped that in there. The receiver had a chance at it, but so did the defender. That was tough.
Yeah. Falcons are blitzing. I don't know if it was nearly hit. I thought it was nearly caught by Hawkinson. Maybe I missaw the play, but I think
it was nearly caught by Hawkinson.
Yeah, but still, for some reason, the Falcons were like acting like it was a fumble or something, which is clearly not. But
I think they thought it was nearly picked too. 3rd and 18 now. 38.5-yard line for the Vikings. They got to do something here.
3rd and 18.
It'd be a shame to not score in this drive. J.J. McCarthy throwing deep for the first down. And nope, incomplete. Are they calling that a catch?
Bomber.
I thought the ball came out.
Oh, wait, let me see.
That's a catch. So they're saying he caught it.
He throws deep. Oh yeah, he caught it. That's tough because he did.
Because the ball's moving when he goes down. That looked like it was incomplete, but it might have been caught. Yeah, good old Adam Thielen.
Like make a football move or something like that. That'll be interesting to see what they call.
They called it a catch, like, quickly, but I don't. We'll see if they look at it.
It did kind of bobble. I don't know. Maybe it does just count as a catch.
It counts. They get the playoff. Wow. McCarthy is going to throw into the end zone or near the end zone, and that looks like a catch. That's a catch down at the 1-yard line. Jalen Naylor having a good game. What? Vikings are about to get on the board.
Okay. Vikings are actually, they're actually moving. Wow. Yeah, he just kind of like toe tapped in it in there, and they're in business. The Vikings are moving.
Yeah, no kidding, man. We're about to see a touchdown. Falcons, maybe you should have scored touchdowns earlier. Now you're going to be losing.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a Falcons hater. I'm allowed to say stuff like that. J.J. McCarthy.
J.J. McCarthy looks like
Jimmy Garoppolo.
He sometimes looks sharp, but other times he'll take a sack or just like.
Oh man, some problems here. Somehow, okay, didn't lose any yardage. That's what matters. They had some problems there.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
He dropped the ball and tripped, but he just got back up and just made the throw. Yeah, I think that.
Yeah, he dropped the ball.
Yeah.
I had no idea what was happening.
Was that a mishap on the snap or something?
No, that was just all McCarthy.
It was just that was he was just
he straight up just dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Interesting play call there. I would have expected just a run. You're at the 2-yard line. Yeah, that's got to be delay a game. That's delay game.
Oh, come on.
Stadium too loud for the Vikings, too, I guess. That is the
All
fourth
right,
delay
this
of
is
game
just
penalty we've seen.
Joe Burrow could miss 3 months if surgery is deemed necessary on this turf toe injury.
In other news, the Bengals season would be over.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
I mean, respect to Jake Browning, but, like, the Bengals were already going to face an uphill battle to make the playoffs with that defense they have.
Right.
Man, that would be brutal. You hate to see that as a sports fan. Joe Burrow, a top 4 quarterback in this league.
Yeah, and he'll kind of go down as a player. Like, you wondered, like, what if he didn't get, like, so, like, hurt all the time.
Yeah, that's terrible. Second and goal from the 7 now. McCarthy gonna throw. Oh, he takes the sack! He takes the sack! It's gonna be another loss for the Vikings offense. Falcons defense is really coming after him. Jalen Walker, I think, had the sack there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, seems like it. Just really cooked that, I guess the left tackle is whom he would have been covered by, and
And McCarthy never saw him. McCarthy never saw him. He just goes down. What else could you do? I don't blame McCarthy for that one.
Oh, for sure. No, yeah, because like I definitely blame the left tackle. Like you shouldn't just be getting
third and goal from the 14 now. By the way, McCarthy on the run. He's gonna go down again. He's gonna go down again.
He's taking a lot of sacks. It seems like more than I like.
Yeah, this is not a good showing for the Vikings offensive line here. Not good at all. Or maybe the Falcons' rookie edge rushers, James Pierce Jr. and Jalen Walker, are just that good.
That's possible.
I mean, I told you all offseason, I saw Pierce Jr. as a top 10 talent, and Jalen Walker could be literally anything. So it's not that far-fetched for them to both be really good, to be honest. Not that I want that to be the case.
No, that's true. It is kind of possible.
All right, they're attempting to kick Reichert out there, I think. That's the kicker? Yeah, easily good. It's going to be 6-3 now. We got a game of field goals, because what else would you want from primetime football? Touchdowns? Overrated. Let's kick field goals.
Yeah, right. 6-3 classic.
Man, at least it's a close game, I guess. Focus on the positive. It's a close game. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's disappointing that they couldn't get points. Honestly, every drive so far where a team scored, it's been disappointing they didn't get a touchdown. At least you got points, right. Yeah, but... Yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy. But we'll see what happens when the Falcons offense takes the field next. We'll see if they can extend their lead, or maybe the Vikings defense has figured out the Falcons offense, and maybe the Vikings get the ball back pretty quickly. We don't know. Still early in the game, still the second quarter, a lot of football to be played. But as of now, Atlanta leads, and they got to be feeling pretty good overall. They're outplaying the Vikings here. Personally, I'm not really impressed by either of these teams.
No, you should have a touchdown by now. Either one or both teams. It does seem like overall the Falcons have more control of the game, but also it is anyone's game. If J.J. McCarthy and Justin Jefferson go absolutely ballistic, then it could be the Vikings who have the upper hand. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. We probably find out a good amount of things on this next drive. I mean, are the Falcons going to still be able to move the ball? Are they going to make adjustments on offense? Because it feels like they're not really doing as well as they should be doing on offense. The play calling has been rather suspect, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. I'm not exactly sure. Just seems like, outside of Bijan Robinson, you don't have they had the fumble, which was unfortunate.
Right. But that's a critical play in this game for sure.
It is critical, but you feel like maybe other playmakers like Drake London and Kyle Pitts should step up a little bit. Obviously Penix, if he can step up, that'd be great. Vikings should have had a touchdown by now, but Falcons are defending well. I mean, that's true. I might say the same thing for both teams. I think both teams should have a touchdown by now, but it's been a defensive slugfest.
Yeah, the defenses seem to want to lock in when the opposing offense gets into the red zone. That's what it feels like so far.
Seeming like that so far.
We're going to see if anything changes on this drive. We'll see if Atlanta can really get things going, punch it in, and get the touchdown. I'd like to see a touchdown at some point in this game. I would rather not have an all field goals game, as
This
funny as it is.
tragic if it's like a 9-6 affair win by the Vikings. Like, yeah, that like we don't want that.
No, we're good. We want entertainment. We want the fourth quarter of the Vikings-Bears game, not the first 3 quarters. So far, we're getting the first 3 quarters.
Right.
All right, and we got kickoff Atlanta ball. Sorry, I'm lagging now, so I can't. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're back. It didn't even make it to the 25, so not much of a return to talk about.
Oh, he did kind of drop the ball in the kickoff.
Oh, he did? I didn't see that.
Decent return, yeah. He kind of like just botched it or bottled it a little bit.
Well, Falcons lead 6-3. They got the ball. We're about halfway through the second quarter now. We'll see what they do in offense. I'd like to see them try to be more aggressive and air it out. I also would like them to not abandon the run when it's working so well. So maybe start this drive with a run. If it works, you keep running. If it doesn't work, then get more aggressive. You saw the Vikings kind of open it up for their young passing quarterback on the last drive. Maybe we see that from Atlanta here. 1st and 10 at their 23-yard line. Falcons are going to hand it off to Bijan Robinson, and that's a good run. He's going to gain about 7 yards. Good things happen when Bijan Robinson has the ball.
Good things happen when Bijan Robinson has the ball, indeed.
They're showing Kirk Cousins on the sideline. He's available for trade, by the way, if you'd like him.
That is kind of funny that he's just been the backup quarterback.
Maybe we should trade for Kirk Cousins.
He would be better than Bryce Young, wouldn't he?
Would he at this point? I'm not even sure. After last year, and he hasn't played in a while.
Trade, I'm not exactly sure that would happen.
Yeah. 2nd and 3 from the 30-yard line, and they do run it here, and I'm not sure if he got the first down or not. When he went down, I think the ball placement would have been in front of the first down marker, so I think he's going to be slightly short. It'll be 3rd and inches, probably. Just run it again. Yeah. Run it again. If Bijan Robinson can't pick up the first down on 3rd and short, then you don't deserve the first down anyway.
Seems like it, yeah. I mean, it seems like a really easy like handoff spot on 3rd and 1. Just give it to your best player and just let him do his thing.
Heck yeah, 3rd and inches. So yeah, they should be able to get this. Defense is ready for it. So if you want to fake them out and throw it, that's also an option. But no, they give it to Algier, who picks up the first down.
Okay, well that works too. I mean,
there you go.
The backup running back can do it. Then
Algier changed positions.
Yeah, tight end out. Kind of looks like he could maybe be built if he bulked up a little bit. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, like, no backup running back just gets it. That was a pretty clever play call, I thought, actually, because it's the I formation. You assume that it's going to Bijan, but he's like, nope, Algier, and he gets the first down. So. Or maybe the defense was like kind of looking a little bit ahead, like their eyes are on Bijan, then they kind of like overlook.
Oh, Penix is gonna throw, facing pressure. Oh, he might be taking the sack. You got to get rid of that, man. You got to get rid of that ball. Penix takes the sack.
Oh boy,
big loss on first down.
Play action pass. Yeah, he kind of acted like he was gonna throw and then didn't. But yeah, you got to do something or move out of the pocket.
Can't just stand there and take the sack. That is a young quarterback mistake. You can't do that. That was bad. But, I mean, the Vikings' defense was all over that play. Falcons' offensive line looked like they wanted to let Michael Penix die.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yikes, man. Did Michael say something mean to them before the play or something? Good grief. They just let all the defenders run by.
That's crazy, yeah.
And this is a good offensive line, too, so it's a little surprising. But, all right. 2nd and 20 at their own 26. Falcons are going to throw. Penix looking, and he throws. It's incomplete. Incomplete to whoever 34 is. Not a very good play.
I don't know who that person is, but yeah. That's not McLeod, I think. Ray
McLeod. All right.
Right.
Yeah.
The one thing I was realizing is that like the Falcons, you can like interrupt if there's a play, but like the Falcons like have like a few good or potentially good skill position players like Drake London, Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, but besides that, they don't really have much. I mean, is Darnell Mooney playing, though? Like, yeah, he's solid, I guess. Yeah.
So you've got a very good wide receiver duo, and I would say trio. I think McLeod fits them well for his different skill set. They're going to dump it off on 3rd and 20. Bijan Robinson making a play. He gets closer than he had any right getting, but it's still going to be 4th and 5 coming up.
Yeah, it seems like it. Just playing it by yardage. I mean, he was wide open, so just like
Yeah, they didn't have to worry as much about him. Fantasy owners are happy with that one, but the Falcons fans are going to be wishing that they played that drive differently because that was rough. Vikings are going to get the ball back with under 4 minutes to play. They're going to have time to go downfield and either take the lead or tie it up.
Yes.
Assuming that they, succeed here.
Right, and the most likely outcome, I think, if they score is that they would tie it up because it would be another field goal, so...
Yes. Yeah, that would happen. Oh, brave of you to try to return that, but he's immediately wrapped up around the 10-yard line. I should have called for a fair catch there. He had no chance of returning that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's like very, very brave, definitely, but just got wrapped up.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't fair catch that. Like, obviously, you had no chance of going anywhere.
Yeah, probably just got in his own head, like, oh, I can make a play, and just, like, in reality, like, no, but...
Yikes.
I don't know how young this player is. Maybe it's like a rookie-ish mistake or something like that, or like I don't know. But
it's true. We don't have all this knowledge on our hands. We're not like the professional broadcasts that somehow know literally everything about everyone. I don't know how they do it. They'd be crazy.
They're absolutely crazy, right?
Yeah, I mean, like it's impressive, but I don't know how they do it. I don't know.
I don't know either.
All right, quick shout out and thank you to all of our new subscribers today. Truthfully, I don't know how many we've gotten today. We're at 217 right now, so thank you to everyone who has joined our community today. Really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone watching this stream. Thank you to everyone who watched the stream before this. It's been a fun day for NFL fans.
Yes, it's been a very fun day for NFL fans. A lot of good games, a lot of very tight, close games. Like we've had like overtime. We had a 64-yard field goal. We had Panthers near comeback after a recovered onside kick, and just a pretty crazy game or pretty crazy day with some crazy games. And it's been a good NFL week 2 so far. I'm a happy camper.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm not happy, but I'm better than I thought I was gonna be.
Yes, I guess the happiness of my happiness will be more determined tomorrow, like after tomorrow, like we'll see. But as far as the games go, I'm pretty happy with just the entertainment value and everything like that. But we'll see. Tomorrow night's going to be a big indicator.
Oh, for sure. I hope that's a good game. Bucks offense against y'all's defense. But
yeah,
we'll definitely talk more about that.
Yeah, definitely. We will definitely talk more about that when the time comes.
Yeah, sorry, we got to save something for halftime, right? Man.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's normally good to talk about the game we're actually commentating on during halftime, except I'm not really sure there's going to be much to talk about for this game. I'm not really entertained, honestly. It's just an absolute slugfest.
It's been very much like that, for sure.
It's just like Bears-Vikings from last week. So I hope we're in for a great fourth quarter, at least, to salvage this.
Yes, JJ McCarthy's have another insane fourth quarter. Like that would happen.
Yeah, I'm here for that. Anything to let the Falcons lose.
Falcons defense 64% pressure rate, which would be the highest in something. I didn't read the rest of the text, but
I didn't read it all.
The Falcons have been blitzing.
First and 10 at the 13. It's going to be a handoff. It's going to go fairly far. Looks like it'll be a 7-yard gain. Believe that was Aaron Jones with the carry.
Yes, that is Aaron Jones, 33. Yep. Solid. Yeah, I mean...
Their starting center is being evaluated for a concussion, by the way, so they do have a backup in for them. Worth monitoring that.
Yes.
2nd and 4. We're under 3 minutes now. Not a ton of urgency here because you don't want to leave the Falcons with too much time if you go 3 and out. But the pass looks like it's completed for a first down. I think that's Adam Thielen. Great to see him back at home. We miss him in Carolina since we only have one receiver right now. But great reception, Adam Thielen.
Yeah, very solid. Just like throw and pick up by the veteran. They're keeping the chains moving. I mean, although we've said that many times, and then it'll be a field goal or like Jaden McCarthy takes a sack or something like that. So
there's just nothing else to say. It's so boring. For us, it's boring. We like points.
You hope that Justin Jefferson gets more involved.
Yeah, I'd like to see a Jefferson highlight in this game. McCarthy, he's going to throw. He's throwing deep for him. And did he make that catch? Oh, it's picked off. It's picked off. Falcons intercepted.
Oh no! Oh no way! Come on!
Oh my goodness!
Wow, he really just snagged it. Were his feet in bounds? I guess they were, or his hip, or something like that.
Yeah, no, that's clean. That's clean.
Wow.
He's in bounds. Insane. The ball never touches the ground. Naylor helped him keep it, not on purpose, but
that's funny. Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Wow. Bowen, something like that. Is that the name?
Yeah, Bowen. Man. The Vikings are gonna outchoke the Falcons here in the first half.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, like, I don't even know that I would say it's that bad of a play by McCarthy. I just think, like, if anything, maybe, like, Jalen Naylor, like, didn't position himself. It did feel like he got kind of, like, dominated on that sort of, like, pursuit of the ball. Yeah, I don't know.
Probably both of them are at fault there.
Yeah, I'd probably say so, too. Cause, like,
if it were the Panthers and that was the play that happened, I'd probably blame both parties involved. And also commend the defender for making a great play.
Right, as I see Bijan gets like a stuffed for like 3 yards, but
2-minute warning now.
Even then, I'm like, why aren't you throwing to Justin Jefferson more? Like,
Jalen Naylor is getting a lot of targets in this game. It feels like I don't have the stats to back that up, but it feels like he's gotten way more targets than you would expect. Falcons defense is either doing a really good job covering Justin Jefferson or JJ McCarthy hates him. Not sure which one is more likely, to be honest. Because AJ Terrell is, I mean, he's a good corner, but it's not like he should be able to lock down Justin Jefferson.
No, you wouldn't think. I mean, maybe he is doing that tonight. I don't know, but
that'd be crazy.
You would think that Justin Jefferson can get open on some routes.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening here, but yeah, not an ideal game for the Vikings right now.
JJ McCarthy, he had like a bad interception or two last week, right?
Yeah, he did. And he had a pick 6 last week. In fact,
right, that is correct. And yeah, he had 2 touchdowns, 1 interception last week. Yeah, so I mean, like, he's throwing some picks. I mean, he has 1 pick last week, 1 pick this week. So
to be fair, this is basically a rookie. I know he's in his 2nd official season, but he didn't take a snap last year, injured in preseason. I'm not one to defend JJ McCarthy because I have been a hater just because I don't believe in him, but yeah, he is still a rookie, basically, so I'm not going to be as harsh on him as I normally would be for this performance, but
sure.
Yeah, you definitely like to see more here. It's not been great. Like I've said all along, it's like, he just needs to be Jimmy Garoppolo for this team, and Jimmy Garoppolo would probably be better for this team right now, to be honest, or at least back when he was on the Niners, that Jimmy G would be better.
Right.
Yeah, just not impressed with JJ McCarthy.
No, and like as you said, he's still like he's basically playing his rookie season, so there's still opportunity for him to break out. It's not like he's been horrible, like we all, like Bryce Young initially was, and just like other, guys, but he's looked okay. Just some stuff, that's not ideal. I also think he's taking a lot of sacks. It seems like based on this game. And, again, the interception, I don't think it's all his fault, but certainly, like, not the greatest decision there either. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Man. Well, while we're waiting here, I was getting on Twitter to see some of the Panthers' takes. There are still a lot of Bryce believers after that game, so that's interesting. I'm not one of them. He finished the game strong, and I'm glad he did, but no. You can't start the game the way he did and say I'm a believer again. But back to the Falcons game. Hopefully they lose. It's 2nd and 7, pressure coming, and there's a flag. I think they blew it dead. They still got to Penix and knocked him down.
Oh, were they? I don't know. Were they saying that like I think Pitts was in motion. I wonder if they were calling like his like 'cause he kind of like jumped and then like
I have no idea. I didn't even see it.
I don't know either. 'Cause I don't think any of the offensive linemen moved. It didn't seem like it.
We got a player injured on the field as well, so that is not good. I think they're calling offsides. And holding on the offense. Wow. What should have been an easy 5 yards turned into offsetting penalties and an injured Viking.
That's not good.
Not at all. Who's injured, though? It was Jonathan Grenard who jumped offside.
Yes.
And Jonathan Grenard did get to Penix and knock him down. not a bad hit or anything, but it isn't ideal that your quarterback went down at all on a play that
Yeah, it
didn't
almost
really
looks
happen.
like Jonathan Grenard like timed the snap perfectly. I guess he just like got his step in just a millisecond too early. Like,
It looks that
I
way.
don't know. Yeah.
But we're going to have an injury timeout here because there is a Viking down on the field. Hopefully he is okay. You hate to see it. Unfortunately, injuries are a part of the game. It's always terrible, but all we can do is hope for the best, right?
Yeah, at this point, all you can do is just like hope for the best. Hopefully the guy's like okay and it's not too severe.
Yeah, and I didn't see what happened, so I have no idea how severe it's supposed to be, but hopefully it's fine. Hopefully we find out more when the game returns.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Indeed.
Yeah, this is still a boring game. Jeez.
Yeah. I wish this were like this. I wish I wish this had been traded out with a different game. Like, it would have been cool if Cowboys Giants was the Sunday night game. The Cowboys wouldn't get 2 Sunday night games in a row, no, they were on Thursday night. No, my bad. Yeah, they were on Thursday. Yeah, but anyway, neither here nor there.
Hopefully the game tomorrow is really good.
What was the Sunday night game last? Oh, it was Bills Ravens. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had the classic last week, which I regret now that I didn't solo commentate that. Honestly, I regret that so much. I mean, I was too sick to do it anyway, but still.
No, that's fair. Yeah, but that would have been.
If I forced myself to do it, it's all right. It's all right. We waited till today to have our most viewed stream. Which I haven't even processed that part of it yet. I was still working through the loss and then hopping on this, but it's actually crazy how many people we had tuned in at the end of that.
I wonder. I mean, I have a theory. I wonder if it's that like the primetime games aren't doing that well as far as viewers go because everyone's watching it, and maybe because you commentate like a game that's kind of like just kind of like stuffed in the Sunday slate. Like maybe more people were drawn to that. I don't know.
That's probably it. It.
That'd be pretty interesting. If we do this again, like to see like if those video or those live streams do well.
Yeah, I'll probably do it again because I was enjoying it. I enjoyed just commentating on it, and even though it ended tragically, it was still fun at the end. It was really cool to be able to get my raw reaction to everything live. So I'm gonna be able to go back and go, oh, that's how I watch a football game. Well, how I watch my team. It's always different when my team's playing. Back to the game now. 2nd and 7. It is a carry. Bijan Robinson gets near a first down. I think he's going to be spotted just short. So across the 30-yard line. They're in field goal range at this point. So, that's probably what's going to happen. They're going to squander another chance to get a touchdown and end up with a 9-3 lead. I guess I'm happy about that because I want them to lose, but still, at this point, like I'm desperate for some fireworks. Launch it into the end zone. Come on.
I know, yeah, just do something, right?
Well, it's 3rd and inches here, so they're probably just going to hand it off or QB sneak or something to get the short yardage. Vikings defense ready for it. Let's see if the Falcons offensive line is going to get the pushes they need. And they do. And it's a good run by Algier. He's across the 20-yard line now. He's going to go down around probably the 19-yard line. 1st and 10 Atlanta. It's not flashy. It's not fireworks, but they might be scoring.
Get it and then some, right? That was like a
big run.
I guess that was the offensive line doing their good job or something like that. But yeah,
I give credit to Algier there. That could have gone wrong if he chose to go the wrong way, but he went the right way and found the blocks, and it was a good run. Falcons averaging 7.5 yards per rush, which tells you again they should have never been abandoning the run. Penix immediately throwing after I said that, but that's fine. He got a 5-yard completion and goes out of bounds to stop the clock.
You probably would have gotten more yards for the run, but sure, yeah.
Well, I guess at this point clock is a factor, so you gotta be mindful of that, which I wasn't thinking about.
36 seconds, yeah.
And you do have 2 timeouts, so it's not that big of a deal, I guess, but you do have to be careful. You're trying to score a touchdown here. 2nd and 6 now, 36 seconds remaining in the first half. Atlanta really needs to get this ball into the end zone and take a bigger lead. A field goal is not going to be ideal. You don't really want to be up only 6 points when then a Vikings touchdown would give them the lead. 2nd and 6, Penix is going to throw. He's throwing into the end zone. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was inaccurate. Didn't come close to the receiver. Mooney was the receiver in the area, but the ball was just a bit short. No one had a chance at that.
He thought he had a one-on-one, just underthrew it. Yeah,
Underthrew it, or maybe just didn't know the route he was running, or maybe there's you never know.
On the route is possible.
It looked like it was just underthrown though, for sure. Or maybe he overthrew Bijan, who was 10 yards behind.
Oh.
No, that's probably not it.
That was fun, right?
All right.
Crazy overthrow.
3rd and 6 with 33 seconds remaining. I'm not sure how they only lost 3 seconds on that play, but okay.
Oh, that's kind of crazy. It was kind of a fast throw, I guess, but...
He throws, and incomplete. It's incomplete. He was looking for 34 in the end zone. Ray McCloud couldn't get it there. It's going to be 4th and 6, and big surprise, the Falcons blow another big opportunity to get some points, get a touchdown, I mean.
It's going to be 9-3. Ay.
It's going to be 9-3, assuming Parker Romo gets the kick. And, right. I mean, he should be able to make this. He's an NFL kicker, and this is not that deep of a kick for him. I mean, 34 had space. It was just not a good throw. Not a good throw. Michael Penix not having a great day.
No, he's like, when we need him to clutch up most, he's not really like delivering on those balls. He's looking okay, but...
Oh, the kick is good. 9-3, just like we all predicted. Unfortunately, I'm not even joking. We predicted it. We predicted it.
Yes, totally.
I mean, like, on the drive, we predicted it. Not before the game, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
I think we expected more points than this. Oh, man. 25 seconds remaining and 2 timeouts. The Vikings technically have time to try to get into field goal range, and Will Reichard is a good kicker. I don't know how deep his range is, but they should be looking to be aggressive here and try to get into field goal range, at least make it a 3-point game. Not that big of a deal, though, to be down 6 points at halftime. It's a one-score game, and the Falcons' offense obviously refusing to score touchdowns. So if the Vikings' offense ever gets it together, they can take control and win.
Yep, that's true. Very profound. Sorry, I was spaced out. I was thinking about something else. But, yeah. No, definitely. I mean... The Vikings, like, hopefully they would like to get, like, a chunk play or two. I mean, if you can do that and get a field goal, that makes it a lot closer. I mean, I say that because the margins have been, like, so thin. So, like, 9-3, 9-6. Who gets the ball at half, by the way? Was it
I think the Vikings started with it. So it'll be Falcons' ball.
Really? Yeah.
All right, Vikings on the return now. He's across the 10. He's across the 20. No, he's going backwards. He ran backwards. He is going to be stopped around the 20. That cost you some time there. That cost you some time.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know. He didn't need to run sideways.
Yeah.
That was unnecessary.
But he just lost yards on that.
Just tried to make a play, just didn't work out that way.
Well, you can do that early in the game, but not when you are in a 2-minute setting. Or not
that did cost you a solid play, probably.
You lost at least 5 seconds on that.
Yeah, right.
That's bad. But all right, you got the ball at the 20. You just have to gain, a lot of yards to get into field goal range. High snap. JJ McCarthy brings it in. He is gonna try to escape. He takes a sack. That is probably gonna end the first half. JJ McCarthy sack.
JJ McCarthy takes a sack. What's new, right?
Familiar scene in the first half.
He's kind of trying to step into it again. It just didn't work out this time. That's multiple times.
Well, the clock did stop, so I'm not sure if someone took a timeout.
I mean, Vikings had 2 timeouts, but at this point, it's like you can try to just get another massive chunk play, but that would be pretty unlikely.
Yeah, I would have just let the time run down and go to halftime, unless you're just hoping it's a momentum thing. You get one playoff, you have any kind of momentum. I don't know. I guess anything can happen here, though. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on the field. We got players taking knees around him. I don't know if that's just because they really like him or because he's seriously hurt.
Oh, yeah, that's, hopefully it's just because they really like him.
The broadcast is speculating it may be A.J. Terrell, which would be a big blow to the Falcons secondary.
Ooh.
I know I say he's overrated, but he is still their best corner.
That's A.J. Terrell, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's Terrell. Let's see what happened here. Looks like he pulled something.
Alright,
well, hopefully he's okay.
I think it was a non-contact. Oh, that's not good. Yeah.
That would be a huge loss because presumably he's a big part of why Justin Jefferson has not been getting a lot of targets this game. Justin Jefferson about to have some better opportunities, you would think.
About to get a Justin Jefferson resurgence. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was non-contact. Like I think he was just like running and just like.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay. You don't want that to be a season ender. I'm saying this as a rival fan. You shouldn't be wishing that on anyone. That would be terrible.
Oh no, yeah, you never wish injury.
There are fans who are like that though, so I'm just putting that out there. Just no, don't be like that. 2nd and 13 at the 17-yard line of the Vikings. I guess they're gonna take a shot here. I don't really know what the plan is. I would just hand it off and go to halftime.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're gonna throw. Jaden McCarthy's gonna throw. He is going to throw fairly deep, and wow! Jefferson, I think that's Jefferson. Go down! You don't have time. They're in field goal range. Wow! Immediately, so Justin Jefferson makes a big play. Wide open.
Crazy. Yeah. Go down right. Thankfully, they have the timeout. That is absolutely crazy. I mean, the play that they don't have AJ Terrell. They just fire it to Justin Jefferson. Midfield,
filthy route, man.
Guys have that luxury; they can play in the midfield, right? But wow, absolutely crazy,
unbelievable.
Just
Justin Jefferson, he's him.
Oh, he faked out that guy. I don't know if you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Filthy route there.
Run to the left and then just ran to the right, and there was like just green grass, like
man.
Yeah. Oh, that was so smooth. Justin Jefferson.
Will Reichard, 51-yard field goal attempt. This is a big one.
It is pretty big.
It's up and right down the middle. It's good, and we get our fifth field goal of the game.
Get a 9-6 game.
It is 9-6 because of course we got all the field goals here. That is a huge swing though. Huge swing to end the first half. I know it's a close game.
If AJ Terrell is like not in the game, then like I think Justin Jefferson's just gonna cook. Honestly.
If that plays
an
indication,
I cook like I'm like Gen Z or something like that, but at least I am Gen Z, Gen Alpha. But Justin Jefferson's just gonna do his thing. He's such a smooth route runner. Like he's not necessarily the fastest guy or like the most physical guy. I mean, he is all those things, but he's the best route runner probably in the league at this point.
He may be. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Jamar Chase. I don't know, but he's up there.
I think we've maintained our stance that he is the best overall receiver in the league too. Okay, you mentioned Joe Burrow's injury history earlier. I think that was you.
Yes.
Well, who else would it have been, Isaac? Come on. Anyway, I'm looking at a tweet now recounting that. 2020, torn ACL, MCL, PCL, and meniscus, missed rest of the season. 2021, dislocated pinky. 2022, MCL sprain. 2023, torn wrist ligament. 2024, nothing. He was just legendary last year. And then here we've got turf toe. So, could be out 3 months, which is awful.
Yeah, that is really unfortunate. Right. I mean, it's so sad for the Bengals because like you have this like Hall of Fame level quarterback, and for Joe Burrow too, of course. But it's like you have this Hall of Fame level quarterback, and just like he can't stay healthy. His like defense isn't that good. His head coach isn't very good. So,
you hate to see it.
It's really tough. It's really tough as a Bengals fan.
I think they should just trade Joe Burrow to the NFC.
Yeah, I think that would be it would definitely make the league very interesting. You just kind of like even out the
maybe throw in Jamar Chase as well.
Oh yeah, all the compensation would be absolutely filthy.
I'll give up my team's next 3 drafts for that. That's fine. All 3 drafts.
Yeah, although with Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase with like no one else really. Well,
it depends. I'm talking about Carolina. Like you I would love that.
Well, but like that's what I'm saying is like if they just traded Joe Burrow and Higgins or not Higgins and Chase to y'all, y'all don't have any draft picks or anything. Like, are y'all really gonna be that good?
Our offense will be, and obviously that's all they cared about in Cincinnati, so they shouldn't complain in Carolina like that.
I guess.
Yeah. I'm just making crap up, dude. That's not happening.
No, I got you. Yeah.
I wish we had a quarterback. I don't know if this is a real quote, by the way. It's from Dov Kleeman, so it might be fake. But it's head coach Mike McDaniel on Dolphins' Week 2 loss to the Patriots. To win games, you have to win the game. Not lose the game, honestly, and that is how you lose the game.
Wait, sorry, I didn't process the first half of that. Why did you point out that to win games you have to win games and to lose
I
games
don't
you have
know.
to
This is a weird statement. To win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game. Honestly.
Oh, that was actually a quote from someone.
That's the Dolphins head coach. Apparently.
So Mike McDaniel said to win games you have to win games. What? Sorry, what was the
Yeah.
quote?
To win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game. That is how you lose the game. I guess referring to them losing the game. That's the quote of a coach who's about to get fired.
Yeah, maybe it's just like, I don't know, generic like head coach, like just talk, like not trying to say too much. I don't know, but like no kidding, Sherlock. Like,
man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yikes!
If it's okay with you, I'm just gonna refill. I'll just be back in like a minute or two. Just gonna refill my drink. And,
refill.
Yeah.
I'm just browsing Twitter anyways, checking for updates. AJ Terrell has a hamstring injury, so fortunately not worse. Not what we may have feared. It's a hamstring injury. That's going to be annoying to deal with, but he's only questionable to return. The fact that he's questionable is a good sign. Like at least there's a chance he could be back in this game. And given how the first half ended, they're going to need him. They're going to need him for sure. AJ Terrell. Yeah, pretty boring game so far. Personally, in my opinion, I mean it's close. At least we wanted a close game. We've got a close game. Yeah, 9-6. That was filthy. Yes, that was filthy. How long is Burrow out for? We don't know yet. I think they're sending images of his, I guess his X-ray or MRI. I don't know exactly, but they're sending images of his injury to somebody to figure out if he needs surgery or not. If he needs surgery, he's out for 3 months. If he doesn't, then it'll just be weeks, I think. So definitely something to keep an eye on. He might be out for a while. Yeah, that's like saying cold water is cold, right? You're basically just saying nothing. Yeah, it's not a good sign for Mike McDaniel, head coach of the Dolphins. But we've long speculated here that he'd be the first coach canned this season, and if the Dolphins keep piling up the losses, it's probably going to be the case. Man. AJ Terrell, questionable to return with a hamstring injury. He's their top corner. They're going to need him back in this game if they're going to hold on. Yikes. Check out some of the stats at halftime here. Let's see who's having a good game, who's not. It feels like no one on offense in this game is doing that well, except Bijan Robinson and, well, now Justin Jefferson. Michael Penix, 7 for 13 for 76 yards. Not a great game, but he hasn't cost his team anything with turnovers, at least. Bijan Robinson, 9 carries, 72 yards, absolutely balling out. Tyler Algier with 4 carries, 25 yards, good game for him. Kyle Pitts is the leading receiver for the Falcons. Kyle Pitts is the leading receiver for the Falcons.
Yes.
You heard me correctly, everybody.
I mean, so I'm saying, like, their skill position players are just kind of
No, Drake London has done nothing in this game. That's really what it is. Like, Bijan Robinson is balling out. Kyle Pitts is doing well. It's Drake London.
Isaac, how dare you say Drake London did nothing? He gave the other team the ball.
Okay, yeah, he has had an impact on this game.
I'm playing with you. Yeah.
He's had an impact. Continuing with the stats, though, I got to go to the Vikings here. JJ McCarthy's been... Well, his stat line looks a lot better after that pass to Jefferson. It's 8 for 11, 118 yards. He has that costly interception, but it's not the worst interception you'll see. Ground game has been a little slow. Jordan Mason, 5 carries, 18 yards. Aaron Jones, 4 carries for 15 yards, averaging 3.6 and 3.8 average per carry. Not ideal. The receivers, though, Justin Jefferson now has 59 yards, just like that. One play changed his entire outlook. We were going to be looking at that going, he's having a rough game. Now we're looking at it going, wow, he's on pace for over 100 yards. Look at that. Jalen Naylor, 3 receptions, 31 yards. He's a top target for J.J. McCarthy. Old, reliable Thielen with 2 receptions, 26 yards. Somewhat notably, T.J. Hawkinson has been a non-factor in this game. 1 target, 0 receptions. Usually for young quarterbacks, it's your running back and your tight end who you can trust the most and you can dump it off to a lot. We haven't seen that from T.J. Hawkinson this season, so little disappointing, not going to lie.
Yeah. Nathaniel asked, who do we both have to win the game now? I mean, I'm still going to stand by the Vikings winning. I mean, I think the game's close enough, and the Falcons, I mean, I don't know. I do know it's kind of tough, though. Maybe I would pick the Falcons, actually, but I'm still going to stand by I mean, obviously the pick's not changing, but I'm still gonna stand by the Vikings. I think now AJ Terrell's. I think I heard when I exited that it might just be a hamstring.
Yeah, it's just a hamstring. He's questionable to return.
Questionable to return. Okay. But if he's out, that could be
that might be what swings the game. If he's out, that could be pivotal. That might
Mike
just change.
McDaniel, I won't spend a moment thinking about my job security. Yeah, sure, dude. I'm sure that's not going to be on your mind at all. But anyway, yeah, if AJ Terrell's out, then that could clearly impact the game if we can make the connection to Justin Jefferson. I mean, yeah, he's out for that one play, and then immediately, when kind of it's crunch time, the half's about to start, then JJ McCarthy just fires it to him. So absolutely crazy.
Hey, I just saw something Panthers related. I gotta share it.
What's that?
It's generational numbers. Xavier Legette put up generational numbers. Finished the game with -2 receiving yards and 8 targets, which has only happened once before in NFL history.
Wait, 8 targets and -2 receiving yards?
He only hauled in 1 pass, and it went for -2 yards.
So, why were y'all targeting Xavier Legette?
I don't know. I don't know. I was saying that on repeat during that game, dude. It's insane. What are we doing?
Absolutely crazy. 1 catch, right? Just 1 catch.
One catch for -2 yards. And it's not like Bryce was just throwing poorly. I think he could have thrown better for sure, but most of those were passes that he should have been able to reel in.
Dude, watch the Eagles trade for Legette.
I mean, he's got all the potential. He really does. He's just not looking like he's going to realize it with us.
All the potential, indeed.
Just like Terrace Marshall, our old second-round pick, and Jonathan Mingo, our next second-round pick, who also was terrible. Xavier Legette should have been a second-round pick, but we traded up to get him at the end of the first instead, so we could have his 5th-year option, I think. It made sense. Right. But yeah, it's feels bad, man. Feels bad.
Feels very bad indeed.
What are you going to do?
Check fantasy. Yeah, I do have Bijan Robinson in a league, but in this league I'm gonna lose anyway, so it doesn't really matter. If he had gone absolutely ballistic, maybe I'd have a chance, but just one of those. I don't know if I have any other players from this game in any of my leagues. I don't have Drake London, Kyle Pitts. I have Jordan Addison in a league, but obviously he's stashed away and not playing in this game.
Right, he's not going to do anything here.
Yeah. So I think my opponent in one of my leagues has JJ McCarthy actually, which is I'm also
you are a brave soul if you're starting JJ McCarthy in fantasy football. Gotta say.
Yeah, I know this kid drafted JJ McCarthy as his only quarterback.
Oh. So
he's kind of random.
He's got to be a Vikings fan, right?
This is a family league. He's a Texans fan.
Oh.
It was wow. So random. No, we all drafted together. We had a little get together, and it's why? I actually don't know if I remember if I got his answer.
He had to. It has to be a believer in the ability of JJ McCarthy, right?
I guess. That's gotta be it. I mean, yeah, he's his only quarterback, which is crazy.
That is a choice. That's a choice.
That is a choice, indeed.
That's all you can really say about that. But, yeah. Alright, quick shout out and thank you to everyone who has tuned in tonight. We're having fun commentating the game. Thank you again to everyone who tuned in earlier. Trying to grow our channel. We're up to 217 subscribers, so that feels pretty good. We only hit 200 a couple days ago, I think. So hopefully we are starting to gain some traction again. We're covering college football. We're covering NFL, so hope you guys are enjoying the content because we are working hard to put it out.
Yes, definitely. A lot of college football content, NFL live streams, things like that. We want the viewer to enjoy our takes on football. So
we're not like the rest of sports media. We don't just stick by the big brands and common takes. We are authentic and original.
It would be so funny though if we tried to mimic a first take debate or something like that. That would be so funny.
Yeah, there's no way we'd pull it off, man.
It'd be the fakest content ever, but yeah. I mean, the first take's also fake, obviously, but it would be.
We keep it real around here, guys. We keep it real around here. Yes. And the Panthers Cardinals live stream is up to 1,100 views, so that's awesome.
Yes,
love that.
Is absolutely crazy. crazy.
Everyone
Crazy
got to
awesome.
see my team lose. See me react to my team losing, I should say.
Yes.
Man, my college football rankings
Right.
the short got 1,300 views. I hope I got some comments attacking my rankings. I'm sure I did.
Yeah, I think someone. Why the heck is Tennessee ahead of Ole Miss?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'll answer that
Yeah.
later. I won't do it here, but I have
Sure.
an answer. That was a big debate for me though, because Tennessee
No,
has
I
a
got
loss
you.
now, so it's
Right.
hard for me too as a Georgia fan to have to give that much respect to my rival who nearly beat us. But gotta be objective.
Mhm.
We keep it real.
Right.
All right. Hopefully the second half is coming up fairly soon because, I mean, normally we would talk about the game at halftime, but genuinely, there's not much to say here. It's
There's
been a
not
boring
a lot
game.
to talk about. Right.
We're just kind of waiting on the news to hear if
Field goals galore.
yeah, AJ Terrell hamstring injury. Waiting to hear about him. Questionable to return. Gotta really hope that they're gonna come back.
Yeah.
Man. And we're still waiting. We're gonna be waiting anxiously to hear about Joe Burrow. I'm guessing we won't hear anything tonight, but hopefully he doesn't need surgery. That would suck.
Yeah, that would be ideal.
Man, that changes the AFC playoff picture a good bit, honestly.
Oh, for sure, right? Because I mean, yeah, the Bengals are like not like. I mean, this is where I would like, maybe slightly entertain the idea for them of like if they could get. The thing is, I don't know who they would get though. Kirk Cousins.
Bryce Young. Who said that? Anyway. yeah, I don't know.
I wonder who would give the Bengals a better chance to like win, Kirk Cousins or Jake Browning.
At this stage, probably Jake Browning. He knows the offense.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Kirk would have to
too.
come over and learn.
Right. And it's not like he's miles and away better to where he could just pick up the system. I say
Right.
kickoff is
Yeah, we got kickoff and Vikings ball.
Oh,
Here we
Vikings
go.
got ball half, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that they started with the ball, so I must have just been mistaken.
Yeah, I might be.
Whoops.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, that's good. Because,
Mhm.
yeah, AJ Terrell definitely won't be on the field right now, so you can immediately resume what you were doing on offense, which is throwing the ball to Justin Jefferson since he's really good at football. Maybe you should do that some more. Vikings down 9-6 to start the second half. We'll see if they come out with a good strategy on offense, or maybe they'll be conservative and just run the ball. It's only a 3-point game. It's not like there's any urgency or panic or anything. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Here we go. Player in motion. It's going to be a pitch to the running back, and he's got space. It's a good run. Close to a first down. It's going to be a couple yards short.
Oh, nice. Yep.
Good blocking there.
Classic pitch to the outside, and just got about a yard or two short of the first down. But yeah, really good play.
Good stuff there. Aaron Jones feeling good. Did you see that injury update for the... Oh, well, there's the one for Terrell. AJ Terrell out. He is confirmed out with the hamstring injury. That sucks. That is a huge blow for the Falcons defense.
For sure.
Oh, man. Yeah, the Vikings might be favored to win this now. That's a big enough loss. Again, I maintain my stance that he's overrated.
I mean, well, JJ's got
throwing deep. He's throwing deep. He can't bring it in. It's overthrown. Overthrown targeting Adam Thielen.
See, that's what I was going to say. Like, JJ's got to actually deliver the balls, though. It's like one thing to, it's one thing to, have AJ Terrell out and, like, theoretically Justin Jefferson can go wild, but he's got to actually, like, He's
got to lead the team here. He's got to come through as the starting quarterback.
Yes, that would be
I'm getting
great.
all this lag now. That's great. Critical third down here. Vikings would like to keep the ball. It's 3rd and short. They should be able to pick this up. I like that they're being more aggressive, but here you can play it safe and just pick up the 2 yards, take what the defense gives you, dump it off. Just whatever.
Yeah.
McCarthy dropping back to throw, and it's a short pass, and oh my goodness.
Oh, what?
Picked off. It's picked off, and he's still up. He's still up and going. Oh my gosh, he's still going.
What?
He is down inside the 10-yard line. Oh my goodness.
No way.
What just happened? J.D. McCarthy throws another interception, and it's returned to the 10-yard line. Whoa, look at that. No, that hit the ground. That hit the ground. That's not an interception.
Ha, y'all got us. Y'all did fool us. But no.
In fairness, we can't hear the broadcast, so if they knew it, we wouldn't be able to tell. We're just working with what we see, and we see them letting it play out. So it looked like it was an interception, but it very clearly hit the ground.
Go for it?
No, I think you got to punt. You play it safe here.
Oh, yeah. No, I see the punt.
I mean, it's 4th and 2, and you're... Yeah, no. Just play defense. Falcons' offense is refusing to score touchdowns, so it's not like you're that scared of them. Although we'll see if the Falcons made any adjustments at halftime. Maybe they are going to be more aggressive now, because they've not really taken any shots. They've been very safe and dull and boring on offense, which you wouldn't expect that from all the playmakers they have.
Right, you would like to see that.
It's the Bijan Robinson show, but he can't do it all himself. No matter how good he is.
Right.
It's rare that a running back can actually carry the offense. Like, the best example we have of that is Derrick Henry with the Titans years ago. And even that was just a super boring offense, and they couldn't go all the way. Falcons ball around the 20-yard line. We're going to see what they do. They shouldn't play it too safe. The Vikings are obviously not scared at this point. They took a shot to Adam Thielen, just a bad throw, but they are not afraid. They're going to be playing to win this game, especially with A.J. Terrell out. The Falcons' offense needs to be able to come through in relief of their injured defense.
Yes. No, they definitely need to, like, do something there. I mean, like, someone needs to step up, like, clearly. And, like, if the Falcons do, that would be great for them, because then they'd be up 2 possessions, and it would be pretty hard for the Vikings to come back.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see how they approach this drive. I think it could be a pivotal drive here if they do anything. It's a handoff to Bijan Robinson. Good play call. He only gets about 40. Oh, he's still up and going. I thought he was down.
He kind of, like, stayed up.
Goodness.
Wow.
Bijan Robinson takes it 9 yards.
Crazy. That's a crazy play.
It looked like everyone had just stopped. I thought he was down. Am I crazy?
Yeah. Right. Yeah, showing the replay. I mean, his knee never.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he didn't go down.
Oh, that's gonna be replayed on like SportsCenter.
Yeah, that's nasty, man.
Imagine if Mahomes did that.
Best running back of all time. 2nd and 1 for the Falcons at the 30-yard line. Bijan Robinson having himself a day with 81 rush yards and 20 receiving yards, so 100 total. Over 100 total, I should say. And we got a first down for Atlanta here.
Yeah. Pretty
Forward
easy.
Progress is going to give him that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, let's see, they're putting up some graphic showing Bijan, Saquon, and Derrick Henry.
Yes, good company. Most 100-plus yard games since 2023. Yeah, I mean, Bijan's up there.
Bijan Robinson, best running back in the league? No. I mean, he's obviously one of the top backs in football, definitely. But, yeah. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Penix is going to throw. Oh, no. Play's blown dead. There's a flag on the field. Oh. Someone must have jumped.
Yeah, someone must have jumped. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a false start. Back him up 5 yards. So that kind of hurts because you're not going to be looking to run anymore. You're going to have to pick up the yards through the air. I guess you could run it, but it doesn't feel as good to do that on 1st and 15.
Yeah. That would be pretty gutsy for sure, but we'll see. I guess we'll see what they do, what types of plays they draw up.
It is up to them. I was saying earlier, I'd like to see them be more aggressive. If the run game isn't going to work, which on 1st and 15, I won't blame you if you don't run it. But
I mean, now's a better time. Never a better time than now.
Oh, bad throw. Very inaccurate. Ugh, man. Bad. Looking like a rookie tonight, Michael Penix.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't high on him coming out of college, but after last year, I was thinking he's got a lot of potential. He's not been impressive in this game. He's just, I mean, the Vikings have a good defense, to be fair. This is not like it's an easy opponent to throw against, but that's also just a straight-up bad throw. Terrible throw. He had him.
Pretty bad.
Some
of his red zone throws are not that good, too. Like, he's a little off.
Yeah, something's wrong there. 2nd and 15, gonna have to throw again. And wait, was it thrown? Bijan Robinson has the ball.
He took the snap, I think. I mean, that's a good play, but I don't know what happened. I think he faked get. I actually couldn't really.
I don't know what happened. I just know suddenly Bijan Robinson has the ball. He may have taken the snap. Let's see. He just handed off.
Did he run in front?
He ran in front of it. He ran in front and took the snap.
That's so funny. if that was designed, like that's
that
awesome.
had to be designed. That's awesome. Like I said earlier, I was kind of joking, but at this point it's true. Bijan Robinson is the Falcons' offense. Not a joke at this point. Penix to throw on 3rd and 5, and that he complete it? I think so.
Oh yeah, that's a completion.
For a second, I thought he was gonna drop it. And just like, wow.
Oh yeah.
Way to
Darnell
choke.
Mooney coming up with the catch.
All right, 1st and 10, Atlanta moving the ball downfield. Penix 8 of 15, 88 yards. Not great, but at least he hasn't turned it over, unlike the opposing quarterback. Yeah, I think he got that. The ball never touched the ground. We're good.
I think he left it above. Yeah.
Are we gonna see a touchdown on this drive? No.
A touchdown? No, wait. I didn't know those teams could do that.
Honestly, at this point, for the memes, just keep kicking field goals.
Right.
Oh, Vikings defense is ready there on the run.
Ooh, yes.
Interesting choice to put Algier out there instead of Bijan Robinson.
I guess they're letting Bijan rest. I don't know, but yes, this game would end like 9-12, 12-9, or whatever, however you want to say it, or like something like that.
Yeah, it's like we're watching the Steelers play the Steelers. Well, not this year's Steelers. They don't have a defense apparently, but it's like we're watching past versions of the Steelers. Kenny Pickett led Steelers against the Russell Wilson led Steelers. Touchdowns not allowed.
Right. Yes, it is kind of weird that like the Steelers defense isn't that good this year. So
yeah, what's up with that? I'll save that for the future because it's a play on 2nd and 11. It's a pass completed. It's going to be just short of the first down marker. Darnell Mooney.
Just short, but yeah, I mean he's they got the completion. I mean that was finally a pass with some touch by Michael Penix, so that's good for him.
Yeah, he was on target. Maybe he's going to be building up some confidence and momentum. Darnell Mooney, underrated wide receiver too, almost had 1,000 yards last year. And if you'd asked me, I would have said he did have 1,000 yards, but I guess not. Good to know.
Yeah.
Before I say that.
I thought that too. Yeah.
No, he was painfully close instead. 3rd and 2, big third down for the Falcons. We're going to see if they stay on offense. You may even go for it if you come up short here. It's going to be a handoff to Algier, who is going to rumble forward for the first down. Pretty easy.
Yep. Pretty easy indeed. I mean, they see Tyler Algier as like capable. I mean, like obviously Bijan's the guy, but Algier is like just doing like everything he needs to do and just getting the first downs and things like that. So I guess it does help if you have a running back like that to where you can give Bijan some breathers, and that's pretty good. I mean, it's easy to say in hindsight, but if you got stuff, then we might be criticizing, like, why didn't you have Bijan out there? But,
right, on a pivotal third down play. But no, they trust both their running backs, and you love to see that.
Right.
Well, I don't. I hate it. 1st and 10 at the 40. It's another run to Bijan Robinson, and that's why they're arresting him. His big run here. Breaks into the 25-yard line. He's down around the 23. Bijan Robinson having a day.
Bijan Robinson is having a day indeed. So many like good runs. We'll see if this actually amounts to like a touchdown, but yeah, not bad at all.
Yep, definitely showing off why he's one of the best running backs in the league. After a poor performance in week 1, on the ground, he is balling out here. 13 carries for 111 yards. That's insane.
Yeah.
The Vikings rush defense appears to have a problem. It's going to be another carry. Bijan Robinson trying to find space to run. Somehow turns that into looks like a 3-yard gain. Should have gone nowhere.
On a few times. Like, went from like completely stuffed to like 2-3 yard gain.
And most difficult 3-yard gain of all time.
Yeah, for sure. Only Bijan could do that.
I don't know. Derrick Henry probably would have just ran over everyone anyway.
I'm sure Saquon would
have. Prime Derrick.
Yeah.
Saquon would have backwards hurdled over everybody. Yeah, it's just these 3 guys.
Yeah.
Jahmyr Gibbs too. Jahmyr Gibbs, sorry. He's up there too. 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line. Penix is going to throw, assuming he gets rid of it, and he does. Wide open guy on the sideline. Bijan Robinson. Shocker.
Bijan, the guy. Yep.
3rd and short. I mean, why even line up the other skill position players? Just have a bunch of linemen out there and Bijan Robinson. Well, that's all you need, obviously. Yeah. The way they're playing.
It's the Bijan Robinson show, indeed. It's his offense.
Line him up at quarterback at this point, honestly. Bijan at quarterback, Algier at running back. Who's stopping that?
Right. No, that would be absolutely crazy.
Yeah, this game is basically a reverse of his week 1 performance. That's kind of funny. But no touchdown yet. Because these teams don't score touchdowns.
No touchdown, indeed.
Please get the first down here. I don't want them to score, but
here.
Also...
Oh, wow. Oh.
Field goal time. You guys are killing me, man.
Oh my gosh.
Why?
Another field goal.
At this point, it's like whoever scores a touchdown wins. In the game, once somebody scores a touchdown, and they're not going to go
Pretty
for
much.
it, which I think is a mistake. I think you just go for it by now. They're not going to go for it.
We're at 4th and 3. Yeah, I would at least line up. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, well, they're kicking the field goal, or at least it looks like it. Parker Romo coming in clutch for them, kicking all these short field goals. And I say short because they're all less than 40 yards. They've been that close to scoring every time.
Yeah.
Kick
Well,
is
in the
up.
NFL,
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. No, in the NFL, like anything under 40 yards is just a chip shot.
Yeah, you should be expected to make that. Falcons lead 12-6. Very boring, but yeah, I don't even know what to say at this point. It's just every time it looks like someone has something good going, it stalls out and it's a field goal. So
Yeah. Yeah, like actually I saw the Bijan run and it's like I think I've seen that before. I wonder what it resulted. And it's just like Ay.
Bijan playing an amazing game just for his team to not score touchdowns.
Right.
Man.
I can't believe we're live streaming a all field goal. That's like what, 6 field goals? Or I don't know, maybe it's not mathing.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
it's 6 field goals. 4 for Atlanta, 2 for Minnesota.
Yes.
Oh man. No, this isn't fun. This isn't fun at all.
No, yeah. I mean, at least the with the touchdown will be so so glorious when that happens, if that happens. But
big if, apparently. But we're not asking for
Vikings
much, are we?
No. I mean, Vikings are going to just score 2 field goals, get to overtime, then the game-winning play is going to be the field goal. So it'll be 15-12 final score.
Yeah, probably. It would be funny. Just for the memes. Let it be. Yes. We're not going to get entertainment anyway. Even if they score a touchdown, it's probably going to be a boring touchdown.
Right. Like a Tyler Algier, handoff from the I formation. Yeah, it would be something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just not exciting. It's crazy, too, because Bijan Robinson is having such a good game. You would think that this is exciting, but no. Somehow they are squandering that.
Yeah, somehow they're squandering that, indeed.
Again, I am okay with the Falcons blowing this. Look at me. I'm fine with the Falcons losing. Salty Panthers fan.
Yes.
But also, please score a touchdown. Somebody, anybody.
Yeah.
I don't care who at this point. Make it 19-6. It can be a pick 6 touchdown. I don't care. We got kickoff here, and it's Minnesota ball. See what they do on the return. He is across the 20, 25, 30. Best return for them in a while, it seems like. Minnesota ball.
Yes. It's so weird how it changes. I'll be behind you, then I'm level with you, and then behind. I wonder if we get the same commercials.
I imagine we do.
Yeah,
I've refreshed a couple of times and then it lags. So that's probably all it is.
I was wondering if there were some localized commercials. Sometimes one or the other of us would get. I'm not exactly sure, but anyway, that'll be our next commercial break activity. Because why not? Just comparing commercials.
Why not?
At this point, there's not much better to talk about.
Well, hey, congratulations to the McCarthys celebrating the birth of their firstborn child, I believe, Rome McCarthy.
Yeah.
Good
Rome
for them.
McCarthy, yeah. Shout out, yes.
Welcome to the world, Rome.
Welcome to the world.
If you're ever watching this, that means we made it big time. No, I'm not really. Yeah. All right. 12-6 Atlanta leads the Vikings. 2nd and 7 for Minnesota. They got the ball. 5:46 and counting down remaining in the game. They got to do something here.
Yes. I mean, yeah, they got to do something. I mean, AJ Terrell's still out of the game, so...
If Justin Jefferson is not able to bring in receptions here, I'm not sure what the issue is. Obviously, he's getting open, I'm sure.
I think...
It's a dump-off pass. It's going to be just short of the first down. 3rd and 1 coming up. Go ahead. Sorry, what were you saying?
I was gonna say it's probably more of a JJ McCarthy issue if they can't utilize Justin Jefferson. Because I feel like I don't know, like there's something off with like both quarterbacks. I think. JJ McCarthy, it's his like second game, so there's only so much I'm expecting, but I don't know.
It's still just disappointing. No matter how you look at it, this is a disappointing display for the offense. But it's 3rd and 1 now. We'll see if they can make a play. It is a handoff, and they stuffed him. They stuffed him short. We got 4th and 1 coming up. Intriguing decision. Do you punt here? Are you close enough to midfield where you go for it? It's your 40-yard line.
Yeah, he did get stuffed, right? Didn't even get close.
No, not at all. Do you trust your defense to get the stop here? I mean, your defense is being shredded by the Falcons' run game. I would worry if they go downfield and they kick another field goal and make it a 9-point game.
That would really suck, right?
For us, yeah.
It's like you need to get a touchdown in a game where there have not been touchdowns.
Here we go. Offense is staying on the field. I think I like the call. Looks like a sneak. He's got the first down. No doubt about it.
Okay. So JJ
right.
McCarthy actually did get a QB sneak this time. Let's see this play.
Make sure they mark it right.
Yeah, just got through this time. So yeah, although I do remember the first QB sneak they tried is a botched snap. So can't really blame it too much on him, but yeah, solid. I mean, just
this one went much better.
Got the first down, get the chains moving.
Assuming they don't take too much time looking at it, it looked like a clear first down, but
oh yeah.
Even on the replays, it looks pretty obvious. But yeah, all right, we're moving forward. It is 1st and 10 Vikings at their own 41-yard line. I take a shot at some point. Justin Jefferson deserves it. Oh, we got a good run here. We got a good run across the 50 near the opposing team's 40. There is a flag on the play, though. Jordan Mason's big run, hopefully not about to be negated.
Yeah. That would
it's holding. They're going to call holding.
Oh, and the Vikings finally get a good play.
Oh, man. That's going to back them up 10 yards. 1st and 20 coming up. Man, you go from being near the Atlanta 40 to being back at your own 30. That is a huge swing in yardage.
That's big terrible. Swing in yardage. That's
it was unnecessary, too. I don't think that even affected the run. Ridiculous.
Right. Oh, that's late. Yeah.
That's really bad.
Now
1st and 20.
Toss it to Jefferson finally for
lob it up, man. I don't know why you aren't. Like okay, maybe the scheming is so good that he just can't get open, but I doubt that. JJ McCarthy's gonna throw. It's a screen pass, and it's dropped. A dropped screen pass by the running back.
Oh my gosh,
that's gonna make it 2nd and 20. The Vikings offense has fallen apart here after that 4th down conversion. Seems like everything's going wrong. The holding penalty and now a dropped pass. 2nd and 20 though. You got a guy named Justin Jefferson. Heave it up downfield. Make him make a play.
I heard this Justin Jefferson guy is pretty good. Just lob him the ball.
Right, exactly. But they are not doing that much. 2nd and 20, McCarthy's going to have to throw. And, okay, avoids the sack. He's on the run. He's going to gain some yards. He's up to the 40. He is up to the 45, getting closer to midfield. Pretty big gain on 2nd and 20. Manageable 3rd down now. Good run by JJ McCarthy, escaping the pocket.
This time he steps into the pocket and it works out. Yeah, he kind of has an angle on the guy. Yeah, that's a good run by him. I mean, just like his straight line running is like not. I know it's not literally a straight line, but so like he didn't have to like move a lot and things like that. Just kind of outran some guys, and now it's like 3rd and manageable. It seems like, and yeah, we'll see.
He's got wheels. Looks like it's gonna be about 3rd and I don't know where he went out of bounds, but it was close to the 45. So about 3rd and 5. It's 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Okay, very manageable. You gotta convert. Oh, somebody jumped. Somebody jumped.
Oh, no. Wait, let me... Yeah, it's their right tackle. He jumped.
Yeah.
75.
I mean, I say yeah, but I didn't know who it was. I just knew somebody jumps. That's a mess.
Yeah, I like watching the offensive line whenever I hear that. It's like...
Yeah, that's right tackle all day.
Yep. False start on B. O'Neal. I think it's Brian O'Neal. Is that correct?
Sounds right.
Yeah.
We'll go with it. Right. If he wasn't Brian before, he's Brian now. 3rd and 9 now, because why not make life more difficult on your young quarterback?
Right.
If it's not difficult, it's not worth
The
it.
frustration on JJ McCarthy's face is like,
3rd and 9, dropping back to pass. JJ throws, and it's caught, I think, but just short of the first down marker. Justin Jefferson brings it in. No, they're saying it hit the ground. They're calling it incomplete.
Oh, wait, let me see this. I mean, replay shows that it hit the ground. I couldn't really tell, but
Yeah, I thought that it was complete.
I would have thought so too. I mean, JJ's jogging off the field.
We'll see if they take a closer look, but for now, they're lining up to punt.
I think that did hit the ground. I see that second replay.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Well,
that's unfortunate.
That is extremely disappointing for the Vikings offense. I'm glad he finally threw to Jefferson. He just didn't throw it well.
Yeah.
Falcons ball, just like that.
This is...
We may have made a mistake broadcasting this game. I'm kidding. Yeah. I'm kidding, but yeah, this has been brutal. If we can get through this game, we can get through any game.
Right, that's true. For me, it's not even about, like, the pick'em. Like, obviously, it's frustrating, especially with my team losing. But, like, I would trade the pick'em for, like, an actual good game here.
Right.
You know, this is really? Like Sunday night this time last week was, like, an absolute thriller. Now we get mess. Like,
I mean, hey, there's still a quarter left. We could turn it into a thriller. We won't, but we could.
Right.
If Vikings-Bears could be a thriller, then, I mean, I would say Falcons-Vikings should be more likely to be a thriller with the playmakers they have. But then again, that was divisional last week. This is just random NFC teams duking it out because for some reason the NFL decided they would make a good primetime game. Amazingly, Giants versus Cowboys would have been a far better choice for this, which no one could have guessed.
Yes. Now, because we're bored, I'm just looking at the memes. Apparently, Chris Jones and Jalen Hurts had an exchange when they were kneeling.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Jones was like, oh, you saw that?
I saw something about that, but not a good look for...
Yeah. Chris Jones, you don't even have 100 yards. Jalen Hurts, we won the something game. Shut up.
Yeah, really nice, guys.
Yeah, very, very cordial exchange. Most definitely.
Yeah, we got a rivalry there, I guess. Chargers are better than both those teams, though. Oh, I said it.
Yep. Hey, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 0-2.
Yeah, I saw something about all these bad teams wishing they had the same record as the Chiefs, and then, well, they do.
Right.
I was hoping my team would have the same record as the Chiefs this year.
Yes.
This is fine. Everything is fine.
The Chiefs are not looking that good this year.
They're not looking bad either, which I'm just going to go ahead and get that
Bears
out.
have won one football game in the last 335 days. Yeah, that's a
average Bears stat.
Yes.
All right, game's coming back pretty soon, it looks like. They're showing some highlights. They're talking about one of their guards, I guess, who's been blocking well for them. What's that like?
Yeah, I wonder what it's like to have a good offensive lineman.
Well, we have a good offensive line, actually, but apparently we lost 2 starters to injury today, so it's going to be that way.
Right.
Lindstrom, selected to Pro Bowl each of the last 3 seasons. Cool. Cool. Yeah. All right, 1st and 10, Atlanta. They got the ball at their own 17-yard line, so I guess that was a pretty good punt by the Vikings punter. Let's see what they do with it. It's going to be a handoff to Bijan Robinson, who is not going to get very far. Vikings defense ready for him. Well, I mean, for him, it's not that far. It's like 3 yards.
Yeah, I mean, just like 3 yards. I mean, that's like not the best play ever by Bijan, but it's all okay. Although I do have a question, I think we're this bored now, we can talk about that stuff. But if there's a play, you can interrupt. But
2nd and 6, Penix is good. Oh, big sack!
Ooh,
good grief, man. You got to see that.
Wait, let me see this. Hold on.
Grenard takes him down. Jeez.
Yeah, and that's on his side. Like, he's left-handed, right? So that would be on his, I don't know. But,
yeah, he should have seen him coming. I'm watching the replay right now. Like, how do you... he just wasn't looking. It was a good design.
I have a question. I'm sure you've heard this before, but, like, if an average guy like you or I just, like, suited up, could we gain a yard on a play?
If it was designed well, yeah. I think so.
Yeah, I think it would be tough though, because like the other defense in a hypothetical scenario would know that they're
Incomplete on
expecting
3rd and 14, by the way, so Falcons are going 3 and out and punting. Vikings still in this game.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd probably agree with you there. If it's designed well, then like probably. But
literally all it has to be is the jet touch pass. So you put the player in the jet sweep motion, and instead of it being a jet sweep, it's let you pass it, so it counts as a pass. So all you have to do is basically a handoff, except it's a pass. But you just give it to the guy right in front of you. So if you really wanted to scheme it up that way, it's that simple.
Wait, so you're saying that like it they pass to you, but it's really a handoff?
It's because it's forward, it counts as a pass, but it's basically a handoff. It's like the jet sweep, except the jet sweep player is in front of you instead of behind you. I run the play a lot in Madden and college football because then it boosts my quarterback's completion percentage.
Right. Yeah. Right. I'm looking at this guy's return ad. Didn't really get anywhere. Yeah.
I mean, it's across midfield, I think, right? Or was it close to midfield?
Yeah, I think it was just a bad punt though, or not the greatest punt.
Yeah.
Maybe they're back to. I don't know.
Hey, we might see a touchdown on this drive, just based on the field position. We're gonna have 12-13, and then Falcons win 15-13, right?
Yes. Totally. You would think.
No, this game doesn't allow me to think anymore. It's just terrible. Should have expected it. It's the Falcons.
I'm checking memes and stuff now. Devin sent something in our Instagram chat that's very, very fun.
I'll take your word for it.
My Cowboys fan friend says we actually, because I was like, like Russell Wilson, Malik Neighbors went off. He was like, we actually resurrected Prime Russ skull emoji.
Wow.
That sounds about right.
Well,
that's something that Cowboys do.
Only Dallas.
Yes.
And then next week he's going to have a terrible game. Well, he is playing the Chiefs.
Right. Yeah.
Probably won't be a good game, yeah. Although that would be quite an upset if the Giants beat the Chiefs. Then we're hitting the panic button for KC.
Yeah, no, that would be crazy. If
I'm
they
not
lost,
going to predict it. Spoiler alert, that's not in my predictions. I'm taking the Chiefs. I'm not even going to...
Definitely if the Chiefs lose to the Giants, then that's probably when I would start to doubt their chances of winning the AFC West.
Yeah, especially if the Chargers or Raiders are 2-0 at that point, 3-0 at that point. I don't know who they play, but I know the Chargers have a much easier schedule than the Chiefs. That's why I had them in a lot of the predictions I did in the preseason. I just rattled off 12, 13 wins for them. I was like, how did this happen? Oh, the schedule's just not that tough. Okay.
Yeah.
They're just better than most of the teams that they play.
Yes, for sure.
At least they're supposed to be. Yeah, Indy is a wild card in all of this now. It's weird.
Right.
The AFC playoff picture is going to be very interesting. I think we can kind of lock in the Ravens as the AFC North winner at this point, especially if Burrow is going to be missing time. Sucks, but
yeah,
the Ravens it was always their division to lose. Lock in the Bills. Can't lock anyone else in at this point. Apparently,
no, yeah, definitely not.
I thought we'd lock in Houston, but no, that it's going to be a struggle
definitely
as it turns out.
No,
but
yeah,
man, I imagine the AFC West still gets 2 teams in, at least. I'm going to say 3. I'm going to say Denver, KC, and the Chargers all get in. You got the Bills, you got the Ravens, I'm going to stick with Houston winning the South. That last spot is up for grabs, though. Could be the Patriots. The Raiders are a team to watch. I mean, they beat the Patriots. Oh, McCarthy takes a sack on first down. The ball's out!
Oh.
The ball is out! Are you kidding me?
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, free rusher, and yeah, that's a clean fumble, right? Yeah. Oh, JJ is kind of slow to get up. He's probably fine. But,
I think he's just really unhappy with himself right now.
Yeah.
My goodness. How do you... Just, geez. You're surrendering yourself to take the hit, because what else do you do in that scenario? But you can't lose the ball. Good grief. It's like watching Bryce Young play again.
We take a look at this. I mean, it's free rusher. Although the rusher kind of did a good job of like just kind of like
Absolutely.
there wasn't much McCarthy could do, honestly.
That's the sixth sack he's taken, though. I mean, I'm not blaming him completely. The offensive line is failing him, but 1st and 10 Atlanta at the 38. How crazy is that?
Aye.
Hey, we gotta pay attention now. We might see a touchdown.
Oh, yeah. But even if they get a field goal.
A field goal into the game. Oh, Bijan puts him firmly into field goal range. 8-yard carry.
Oh,
yeah, no. Unironically, a field goal probably does end the game, the way they're playing.
yes.
That's so sad. It's so sad we can say that and it be true. And it's really sad that the absence of A.J. Terrell has not actually affected this game.
No, I mean, like, I would have thought it would have some impact. But again, like, if J.J. McCarthy doesn't make the plays, then so what does it matter?
It matters nothing at all.
I mean, maybe we'll get another epic fourth quarter. I kind of doubt it.
Well, so far, that epic fourth quarter is just a fumble. And, Bijan spin got the extra yard there for the first down.
Nice.
I don't know how necessary the spin was, but it looked cool.
Yes.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah, it looked cool. He got the first. There we go.
Oh, yeah. No, that was cool. Again, I don't know how necessary that was. Defender looked like he wasn't that phased.
It didn't really feel like it accomplished anything.
Yeah, the defender just stood there and was like, okay, I'm just going to wrap you up anyway. But, I mean, whatever.
Right.
It looked awesome and he got the first down, so... Killing time, too.
Yeah.
You got to watch the clock here, because if they go up 15-6, or dare I say 19-6...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Alright, so another run. He's got to turn around. Yeah, he's going to lose a couple yards on that play. Not his best carry, but the Vikings defense was ready for it that time. All according to the script, so that it continues to be an only field goals game.
Yeah, he kind of tripped, and then just really from there, it's just like,
yeah.
or slipped, I guess.
Doomed.
Not tripped, just slipped. Yeah, just, couldn't really get much from that, unfortunately.
Man, this is something. I love how it's getting exciting, but it's also still so boring.
Yeah.
2nd and 12. Vikings defense could use a turnover here. Penix is going to throw. Oh my goodness, he just took a sack at the 40-yard line. Penix takes a sack.
What's new this game?
Well, that's a pivotal sack, too. Like, that makes it a really
That
deep
does
field goal.
really back them up, yeah.
Yeah, at this point, don't even try to get the first down. I don't say this a lot, but don't try to get the first down. Just try to get in the field goal range and kick the field goal.
Just get some yards. Right. No,
Yeah,
I would
swarmed.
agree there. Because, like, yeah, a field goal just, like, just puts the game on lock. So I definitely wouldn't try to, like, just overextend and just,
Man, unbelievable. If they really fumble this, they're going to fumble J.J. McCarthy's fumble. Yeah, I know, I'm so clever for that. It's a 56-yard field goal from here, so they should probably just hand it off and gain some yards. They're going to throw. They throw short. Oh, no, the play is blown dead. Something happened.
Oh.
Timeout, I think.
Is it ball or timeout? Yeah.
It is a Falcons timeout. Fortunately, a penalty would have been devastating there.
Right.
Good grief. This is one of the games of all time. That we can say.
Yes. It is one of the games of all time, indeed.
It is, in fact, a football game. Touchdown's not allowed, but it's football nonetheless. I can't believe the Panthers game ended up being so much more interesting than this. Even though we were down 27-3 at one point. Like, I can actually say that. Our game was more interesting. And this has been close the whole time.
Yes.
I can't wait to see the memes from this game. I hope everyone else is agreeing with us that this is just boring. 3rd and 21 coming up. Yep, 3rd and 21. Somehow the Falcons are messing this up. If they just kick a field goal, though, you can basically pencil in the win. The Vikings would need 3 field goals to catch up, and I don't know if they have time for 3 field goals. It's a short pass completed. That'll make the field goal a little bit easier. Kyle Pitts with the reception. We're looking at probably a 52, 53-yard field goal from here. Parker Romo hasn't missed yet.
Yeah. By the way, assuming Perplexity, which is an AI engine, is correct, there was only one game last year that was only field goals, and that was the Seahawks beating the Bears 6-3.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, so an all field goal game is actually kind of rare.
Yeah, it doesn't happen that often. I wouldn't have been able to name another time. 54-yard attempt for Parker Romo, by the way. Trying to put this game away. Because, yes, a field goal puts this away, basically. The kick is up, and it's looking good. It is good! Falcons kick their 5th field goal of the game, taking the 15-6 lead. 15-6. Could we possibly have scoregami here? Has there ever been a 15-6 game?
I don't know.
At least that would salvage this. We get a scoregami.
Right, that would be so funny.
It's probably happened before, but
yeah, yeah, that's likely. 15-6, that's crazy. Yeah.
What a game, if we can call it that.
What a game! Yes, I am very thankful that we live in a free country where we can broadcast football for fun. We can enjoy this entertainment. But, come on.
Well, I mean, if you love defense, then I guess this is your kind of game, but yeah. I mean, I'm all for a good defense and all, but to this degree where touchdowns are not being scored at all, this is just sad.
Right. Oh, ay. Yeah. I mean, that's that. Yeah, I mean, unless, the Vikings... I mean, technically, mathematically, it's by no means over. But, given the nature of the game, it's, very unlikely that there will be a comeback.
No, it's not looking good. They need to actually score a touchdown. So, yeah.
Yes.
We'll see what happens, though. It's far from over. If their offense comes alive like it did last week against Chicago in the 4th quarter, then anything can happen here.
Yep. That's true.
McCarthy would have quite the reputation if they did pull off the comeback. You can't start off much better than that, honestly.
Right.
Oh, man. All right.
All right. Indeed.
Waiting for the game to return. Again, sorry anyone who's listening, there's just not much to say about this game. What are we doing here, man? It's just not a fun one.
Yeah, what are we doing indeed? That's a good question. Isaac, what are we doing on this earth? Do you really think that God put us on this earth to commentate an all field goal game?
Yes. As of right now, that's what he's looking like.
Yeah, I mean, he clearly had a plan for us, and part of that was to commentate this.
This is just part of the journey.
Part of the journey, indeed.
And we will enjoy the journey, I guess.
Yeah.
Can we go back to that Panthers game, honestly?
Right. Just replay it. That would have been more entertaining than this.
Yeah, at least then I'll feel something, at least.
Right.
I feel nothing from this game. Nothing. Alright, well, we are back, so let's see if teams want to play offense. Vikings ball, they actually do have to do something here. At least a field goal. That would happen.
Right.
Jeez. Vikings on offense. You would think they would target Justin Jefferson, but they haven't done a whole lot of that tonight, so I don't know. It would be pretty smart to. They're talking about the Falcons pass rush for their young rookies and Leonard Floyd. Must be nice to hit on your draft picks and suddenly have a pass rush. Vikings are going to run it, and it's a decent run. It's going to go... that's a decent run. It's going to go about 6 or 7 yards. I don't know where exactly he went down.
Yeah. I think it's at least 6. I think that's 6, yeah.
It looks like 6. That's what we're going with.
Yep.
All right. 2nd and 3. They give him 7. All right. Sure.
Yeah, that's
works. What we're going with. 2nd and 3. Vikings need 3 yards to pick up the first down. Player in motion. It's probably another handoff. It is another handoff. They're not fooling anyone, but somehow he gained some yards. Going to be just short of the first down by a yard. Looked like he was going to lose yards, if anything. But it made it work.
Yeah, no, he kind of just looked like he was going to get stopped short, but just kind of came back and made the play.
For sure. Oh, man, I'm suddenly not at all looking forward to our game against Atlanta next week. If they're going to be this boring.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds about like it.
Their offense against our defense is going to be something. All right,
Mm-hmm.
3rd and 1. Got the ball at their 29-yard line. Minnesota needs to pick this up. JJ McCarthy throwing deep. He's got room. He should be able to get that. It's overthrown. It's overthrown.
Oh, really?
That should have been a touchdown.
The one time it looked like he could actually make a play. Wait, let me see this. Oh my gosh. That is so excruciating to watch.
You can't miss that. But he had him beat.
Oh, no.
That's literally, if you just hit him in stride, that is a touchdown.
Oh, for sure. Yes.
No one is stopping Jalen Naylor on that play. JJ knows it. Kevin O'Connell knows it.
Yeah.
Vikings are going to punt here, which is basically just them punting away the game.
Well, yeah, whatever. I guess the field position.
You got to believe in your defense and then have the audacity to believe in your offense when they come back on the field, I guess. It is Falcons ball, fair catch at the 16, 17-yard line. So, yeah, this is pathetic. That's
I can't hit him, but yeah, no. Not gonna call it.
Man, they should have been able to convert there. That's just a bad miss by JJ McCarthy. That one, there's no excuses made. That was just bad.
Yeah, that's gonna be the turning point of the game. He just missed the deep throw or overthrew it, but
Now you want to convert this into a win, you got to make that throw, but he couldn't come down with it. So that's gonna prove costly. It's gonna be very costly. But we'll see what Atlanta does. They're known for choking. I wouldn't mind if they choked. Would not mind at all. I'd be okay with that.
yeah.
Again, I picked Atlanta to win, so the hatred runs deep if I want them to throw my pick'em contest for me.
That's true.
I got a 1-point lead right now, right? Is that what it was?
You would if the Falcons win.
Oh, if the Falcons... So it's tied right now. Okay.
It's tied right now, yes, because there are only 2 swing games, and you got one, I got one.
And we did too much agreeing this week is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Yeah, I should have taken the Colts.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh well. I mean, the Dolphins were closer than we would have expected, but
True.
still.
Well,
Still,
I think we both talked about the Dolphins just because they have a good history against the Patriots recently. So it was like, okay, maybe do we bet against the trend?
Yeah, I still think the Dolphins are in shambles.
Yeah, no, they're in trouble. They are in trouble. The biggest question right now is when will Tyreek Hill get traded? Who's going to trade for him?
And where he gets traded.
People talk about the Steelers, and I'm just like, I'm not sure that you should be worried about your offense. It's the defense that's letting you down so far.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's like necessary in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they like Calvin Austin there, and he would basically be taking over Calvin Austin's role. So I mean, if you can upgrade, you upgrade, but at what cost?
Right.
Falcons and Vikings have met in an NFC Championship game. Apparently, that's weird.
That's a interesting anecdote. Falcons won that game.
1998.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, let's see if the Falcons can convert this win. 9:39 remaining in the game. It's 1st and 10. They got the ball at their own 17-yard line. You would think just hand it off to Bijan Robinson, get some yards, kill some time, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They hand it off. He's not going to get very far, though. Only a 2-yard gain. Only a 2-yard gain, so at least you'll keep the clock going. The more time you drain, the better. You're going to force Minnesota's offense to have to play faster. I know that's usually viewed as a bad thing, but that might actually help them. It might help them if they have to play up speed with some tempo and get the ball out faster.
No, that's true. I would think so, too.
We'll see, though. Down to 9 minutes in this game. It is 2nd and 8. Snap about to be taken. Michael Penix, you got to do something, man. Under 9 minutes now. Please snap the ball. Okay, they do. Just in time. It's a handoff to Bijan Robinson, and he's got some room, but he gets... Oh, good effort by the defense. He's going to be short by a couple of yards. With that burst, it looked like he was going to be able to get the first down at least, but not quite. What are they doing to Jefferson on the sideline?
It's a good question.
Wrapping something up, maybe, I don't know. All right, 3rd and 2. Minnesota needs this stop. A lot of times already coming off the board. We got 8.5 minutes left. If the Falcons get the first down, it's going to burn at least another minute. Bijan with 20 carries, 135 yards. Pretty productive day for him. Can't say that about anyone else on offense in this game. Penix throws. It's complete for the first down. Is that Drake London? Did he finally remember he plays football for this team? That might not even be Drake London, actually, which is just sad.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who that was.
Drake London. Number 5? Yeah.
Oh, it was Drake London. Okay.
Yeah, he did remember.
He finally did
He's like,
something.
Oh, I'm an Atlanta Falcon. That's right.
Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to be productive.
Right. And not give the ball to the other team.
Oh, man. All right. Drake London, 2 receptions, 28 yards, and 1 fumble. Bad fumble at that. 1st and 10, Atlanta at the 35-yard line. They're down to 7.5 minutes. Things are looking bleak for Minnesota. Atlanta with the rush. It's Algier. He's going to gain maybe 2 yards. There is a flag on the play. Probably holding, because that's usually what it is. Let's get the call. They do call holding on the offense. That's a good break from Minnesota. That's going to help them and their defense.
It's true. Yep. Minnesota will take any break they can get.
They sure will. At this point, the offense is not going to get back on the field until they're under 6 minutes, which that means they're going to have to score fast enough to then play defense and then set up their offense to be able to score again. And that, for most teams, fine, doable. If I were a Panthers fan, at least after today, I would be like, okay, we could do that. We can move the offense.
Yeah.
But the way we've seen these teams play today, it feels like it's already over. I joked earlier that 5th field goal is going to put the game out of reach. It wasn't really a joke. Oh, back to Drake London, and it's a first down. A conversion in 1st and 20.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. Oh, wait, let me see this.
Wow, throwing to your best receiver actually works.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Release immediately, and wow, who would have thought your best receiver could actually make a play?
That's insane. JJ McCarthy, take notes.
Hey, the Vikings. Yeah, exactly. JJ McCarthy needs to learn a thing or two.
Michael Penix learned his lesson first and throws to a stop receiver for the first down. Falcons are draining the time here. We're down to 6.5 minutes. This game might just be over. Like, legitimately, it might be over already.
Actually, right.
All right, we got a run here. It's going to go close to midfield.
This is a way more dire situation than when we logged off of the Bears-Vikings game.
Yeah, like this one we could actually log off of and be okay with. Bears-Vikings, we were like, we're not going to miss anything, and then, missed everything that game had to offer. We do have an injured player on the field, unfortunately. So, game break there. All right. And I'm getting, all the notifications on my phone right now because why wouldn't I suddenly get notifications?
Apparently there's something with Josh, but I don't know. It's probably nothing.
That's usually what it is.
Yeah.
Do we have anything in our chat, by the way? I haven't checked in on it in a while, unfortunately.
Oh, our chat? Like with Devin and I?
No, YouTube.
YouTube. Oh, no, yeah. The last thing was Nathaniel saying it or whatever, so.
Alright. Just want to be sure I didn't miss anything. Because I just haven't looked at it in a while. I'm fighting off the urge to fall asleep during this game.
Me too, yeah. I'm going to run to the bathroom real fast. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. You go.
I'm actually just trying to get out of my misery. No, I'm joking. I'll be back.
He never comes back.
Yeah.
Alright. We going solo again, everybody. Falcons lead 15-6 in a dreadfully boring game. Fortunately for all of us, it's coming to an end fairly soon. Only 6 minutes remain. Hopefully. If somehow this went to overtime, I'm not sure what we do with that. Apparently that's Aaron Jones, or not that. Aaron Jones is injured, suffered a hamstring injury. I missed that. I'm not sure when that happened, but you hate to see that. Aaron Jones is a veteran running back in this league. Hamstring injury, questionable to return. That sucks. I don't like that. Hate to see that. Hopefully he will be okay. Yeah, it seems like most of the world agrees that this is an absolutely miserable game, completely boring. All field goals, no touchdowns, because touchdowns aren't allowed, I guess. Yeah. Has anyone ever fallen asleep while commentating a game? Because we might witness that tonight. We might. It's been really bad, you guys. It's been really, really bad. But
it's been really bad indeed.
Yes, sir. Returning to the game soon, it looks like. And I don't know if you heard, but apparently Aaron Jones suffered a hamstring injury in this game. I completely missed that. I don't know when that happened, but that absolutely sucks.
That flew by me too. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I went and checked Twitter, and it was up there, so I hate to see that for him. Yeah. Like we said earlier, injuries are a part of the game, but it still sucks.
Yeah.
Vikings fans sure are passionate. Look at that guy dressed up. I respect it that you are able to do that. I could never, man. I get the jersey, I got the merch. I couldn't go all out like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. The fans who actually dress up like that are the true fans.
Passionate fans. All right, 2nd and 6 Atlanta at midfield. See if they can stay in offense and keep draining the time. We're down to 5:40 and going down. It's a handoff to Algier, and that should be a first down, and it is. See if he stays in bounds. He goes out of bounds, but the damage is done. We're down to 5:36 now, and it's a first down for Atlanta. They stay on offense. Oh, man. Of course, the game's just going to end with Atlanta running out the clock like this.
Yeah.
Now the offense works.
Yeah, finally the offense. There's going to be a random garbage time touchdown. That would happen.
Yeah, bore us to death and then score when nobody cares. Hey. Clock is running, by the way, so I guess it didn't matter that he ran out of bounds. Good to know. Ball at the 37-yard line, 1st and 10 Atlanta. It's another handoff, because again, you got to kill the time. Algier, big run. Big run. He makes it to the 21-yard line. Good grief. Minnesota Vikings run defense has been terrible in this game. It's something for us to keep an eye on moving forward. I hope it's
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's totally about to be a garbage time touchdown. It's kind of anticlimactic. The only touchdown is in a blowout kind of. I mean, I guess at this point you consider if it's in what would be 22 to 6. That would be a blowout. But
they might go for 2 if they get the touchdown. Honestly, we're about to find out. It is. Well, maybe we'll find out. It's 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Falcons firmly in control of this game. Only a fumble could really derail this. Algier takes it 2 yards up, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. 4:17 on the clock. Man. Timeout taken by Minnesota, so they're going to start burning those timeouts. It's a little late, but I guess theoretically if you hold Atlanta to a field goal, it's still a 2-score game.
Yeah.
It would be 18-6. That would happen, wouldn't it? We're talking about a garbage time touchdown, but we haven't considered that it might just be another field goal.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. I don't like touchdowns anyway.
Yeah, no, who needs touchdowns?
Yeah. Yep. Well, if I'm a Vikings fan, I would be pretty unhappy 2 weeks into the season. You barely get by Chicago, who looked pathetic today, and then you can't really do much against Atlanta. I'm not feeling good about McCarthy. I'm not really feeling good about the offense, and I'm feeling terrible about the run defense after this. I'm sorry, Vikings fans. It's not looking good. Falcons fans, I mean, you're going to win, so I guess you have to feel good. I wouldn't feel good overall, though. The offense has not been quite what you want with Michael Penix. Expect better from him, but I don't know. Maybe brighter days are ahead for both these young quarterbacks.
Yes, that's true. I mean, they're 2 young quarterbacks. Michael Penix barely played last year. Obviously, J.J. McCarthy. Obviously, I said obviously twice, didn't I? But he didn't play last year due to injury. But I just think both I think they're starting caliber quarterbacks, and they can definitely develop into that. But also seeing some things I don't necessarily love, like J.J. McCarthy's taking some sacks. Obviously, there's the overthrow. Michael Penix is also missing some balls. So, seems pretty okay. Pedestrian, I don't know.
Yeah. Just overall disappointment. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we've already mentioned this in the past, but the Thursday night football game, Bills-Dolphins. Even after today, I'm still going to say that'll be terrible.
Right.
The Dolphins might actually get murdered on live television. And I'm not joking. It's going to get ugly. The Bills kind of own the Dolphins too, for what it's worth. Wait, the Sunday night game next week is the Chiefs Giants.
Oh, is that the Sunday night? I think it is.
The battle of 0-2 teams. Nobody wants that.
Oh, that's gonna be so fun to watch.
That might be one we do not broadcast or commentate. My goodness.
We're gonna find ourselves broadcasting it anyway. That'll be
like, yeah, well, we got to do something.
I mean, we don't have to. I mean, like, there's some intrigue there, I guess. Like, the Chiefs fall to 0-3, it'll be disaster, but
that might actually be like a sneaky competitive game. Just depends on what version of the Giants' offense shows up. Back to our game here, though, the one we desperately hope ends. It's 2nd and 9 at the Minnesota 19. It's going to be a handoff to Bijan, and he's only going to get a couple of yards. So Vikings' run defense is trying to hold it together to force a field goal attempt and give their offense a chance to make the comeback. Spoiler alert, they're not going to make the comeback, but it's admirable that the defense wants to give them a chance, even though they completely are throwing this game. But, you know.
No, it's the defense. Yeah, right. It's their every right to just, yeah. I don't know.
No, only 4 minutes left, and then we can pretend this never happened.
Right.
This has to be infuriating to watch as a fan of these teams. Like, everyone else in the country is bored watching this, but imagine rooting for these teams. Being so close to scoring, and then, yeah.
I guess if you're a Falcons fan, you're like, it's blah, but at least we won. If you're a Vikings fan, you have to be infuriated, though.
Yeah, we know some Vikings fans. Would be interesting to see what they're saying. 3rd and 7. Could put the game away here with the first down. With our luck, they won't. It's a run. Bijan, and he makes a move. He makes a guy miss, and he's going to be short of the first down, though, despite all the fancy schmancy stuff. Ball at
Good
the
old
11.
Bijan, fancy schmancy stuff.
Man.
Yeah, wow, he is short.
Honestly, just go for it. Go for it and end the game.
Point, just put the game away, right.
Man, he almost got the first down anyway. That would have been pretty crazy. But, yeah. All right. I say go for it. Field goal isn't really going to matter that much, right? I mean, I guess if you go for it and fail, and then somehow the Vikings score a touchdown, then they can win with a field goal of their own, but...
Yeah.
Okay, I guess maybe the smart thing is to just take the field goal.
Yeah, I could see that.
But I want them to go for it to just end the game. They're going to kick the field goal, aren't they? Bijan Robinson coming off the field.
Wow.
He's got more yards than the Vikings.
Aye. That's so depressing.
Ridiculous. Adam Thielen regretting that trade right about now. Oh, they are going for it. Okay. Please get it. Just end the game. Yes, I'm rooting for my rival. Just get the first down and end it. Oh, that's offside. That is offside. He jumped.
Oh.
Sure. Sure, of course that would happen. Of course, that's how the dramatic play is going to go.
Oh, yeah, I think like a lot of people jumped.
Yeah, well, they're calling it. That first down Atlanta.
Yeah.
Couldn't even give us the dramatic 4th down play. Have to ruin that for us, too.
Yes.
It's amazing. Yeah, Vikings defense, you played so well this whole game, except for when Bijan Robinson's on the field, and you wait till the end to do that? That's depressing.
Very much so.
Well, they got the ball at the 6. I guess they're just going to hand it off a few times. If they score, they score. If they don't, oh well. Game is over. And Algier is going to gain a yard or 2. Vikings are out of timeouts, by the way. They used all their timeouts on the previous few plays to stop the clock. Can't stop the clock anymore. What a dreadfully boring way to end this game. Can we just have somebody fumble it here? That would be nice.
That would be so funny. There's a fumble, return for 6. Oh, Packers Nation 12. I'll keep saying it. Take McCarthy away from Michigan. He would have never been a first-round pick. The guy isn't good.
Hey, I'm with you there. I've been a McCarthy hater from day one. I never understood the appeal. I like the guy, but obviously not that good. And that's the game. Algier just ran it in for the touchdown.
Oh, there's a
we got a touchdown.
Score? What? No way.
I don't even care at this point, but it's a touchdown that apparently exists in this game.
It's literally the most anticlimactic. Oh, we don't get our all field goal game. I'm so disappointed.
Honestly, if you were going to bore us for 3 hours, you may as well have just stayed consistent with the field goals and let it be something cool. All field goal game. Cool. We witnessed something rare. Instead, it's just a boring game that no one's going to care about. Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, JJ McCarthy, incredibly disappointing. I'm not really surprised because of what I've said all offseason. Michael Penix, I'm more disappointed in. But
he improved anything to me in college that he was going to be a good NFL quarterback. I thought the JJ McCarthy hater was going to say something, but...
Oh, yeah. No, I don't know. Did they kick the extra point? Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to update it. It does not matter. None of this matters at all.
It's 22-6, yeah.
22-6. Just a rough game for the Vikings. I picked the Falcons, so I'm going to pretend I'm happy that they're winning, but I'm not. It bothers me deeply that they're winning this game. It's a bad day to be a Panthers fan. Bad day to be a Panthers fan. I'll tell you that. Hopefully the Bucks lose tomorrow, then I can celebrate their loss. Oh, yeah. Yeah, then we are only one game behind them in the division standings. Look, I'm finding positives. I'm still finding positives. Yeah, we're 0-2, but we're not far behind the rest of the division.
Vikings will have a losing season.
I said it.
They're not playing that well.
I had them going 7-10 or something, and a lot of people were like, huh? No way. Well, I'm a JJ hater, so... Again, I like the guy, just not as a starting quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that game against the Bears may have been pretty telling.
Sure.
Maybe both of the teams are just bad.
That could be true, yeah. I mean, I think it's still turned around, but this isn't really a good look. It's not exactly like this is a great look for the Falcons either.
No, I mean, they're up 16 points, but let's be honest, this has been a boring, slow game the whole time. Could have gone either way.
Packers win the North by week 13. Oh, the Lions might have something to say about that.
I'm still going with the Packers.
No, I know, it's fine, but I'm saying by week 13, the Lions might have...
Oh, by week 13? Oh, I didn't hear that part. My bad. Okay, yeah, no, that's... No way. The Vikings... I mean, sorry, not the Vikings. The Lions would have to completely collapse for that. That would be crazy.
Right. That would be absolutely insane, but, yeah, we'll see.
I mean, it's possible. The Packers look like they're that good. I like to keep saying how I had them in the NFC Championship game before the Micah Parsons trade even happened. That's like one of the few big things that I'm happy about since a lot of my other predictions seem to be collapsing this week.
Yeah.
So I gotta hold tight to that one. I had them in the NFC Championship game before the Parsons trade even happened. So I'm feeling good about that. Don't ask about any of my other bold predictions. Just don't.
Sure.
Just don't. Let's not talk about me having the Bears in the playoffs. That looks really foolish right about now.
I mean, he also had the Panthers winning both games.
I did. I had us starting 2-0. I blame that one on team loyalty, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Man, the second half possessions for the Vikings, that's incredible. AJ Terrell goes out for Atlanta, and you can't take advantage of it. Somehow the offense got worse. That's genuinely, that's impressive. I don't know how you do that.
That's crazy, yes.
I don't know how you do that, man. That's sad. But let's see if they can give us a garbage time score here. Let's get another touchdown that no one's going to care about. Vikings ball. 3:22 remaining. We're just waiting for the time to run out. Oh, hey, there's a flag. Why wouldn't there be a flag?
Why wouldn't there be a flag?
Really sloppy game, man. Sloppy game. Is there actually a flag, or is it just the graphic showing it? I don't think there's actually a flag. It's weird.
Oh, no, that is kind of weird. Yeah.
First and 10 at the 30. Vikings have the ball. Doesn't really matter. The game is over. McCarthy almost takes another sack. It's an incomplete pass instead. Man. He's not looking good. He is not looking good. Brutal game for McCarthy and the Vikings offense.
Mm-hmm.
I said all he had to do was be Jimmy Garoppolo. That's all he has to do is be Jimmy Garoppolo, and this offense will be fine. He can't even be Jimmy Garoppolo. Not yet. It's early in the season, but so far, it's bad. From one quarter.
Last week I said that he looked like Jimmy Garoppolo, but clutch. But he was not very clutch today.
Nope. It was about as bad as it could be.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Got to get rid of the ball. Got to throw it. He finds the guy wide open. He gets a first down. Is that T.J. Hawkinson finally doing something in this game? He's pulled a disappearing act off today. So good to see that he is still a member of the Minnesota Vikings.
Yes, he caught a pass. Good for him. T.J. Hawkinson legacy game, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Totally.
I mean, that pass alone probably puts him top 3 on the team in receiving, behind Jefferson and Naylor, I guess. I guess we factor in. I don't know. He's probably not that high up, but still, It's been that bleak that I can say that and it doesn't sound crazy. McCarthy, flush out of the pocket. He's throwing, and it's caught. Offense finally moving. Justin Jefferson. Fantasy owners rejoice. He got another reception.
Packers Nation asks, thoughts on Jaden Daniels? I'm feeling the next RG3. I don't know if he's the next RG3. I think RG3 was more of a one-trick pony than Jaden is. I think Jaden can do more than RG3.
Oh, McCarthy's going deep. Intercepted. that was terrible. There's a flag on the play, so it might not stand, but wow, that was bad. As for Jaden Daniels, I mean, I think he's better than RG3, but I do worry about his durability. That was my main concern coming out of college. I think I predicted infamously in our Discord server that he'd be a bust because of my concerns over his durability. But yeah, no, I'm not really concerned. Also about the sophomore slump he seems to be going on. I'm not really concerned. I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't think he's going to be that much of a problem. We'll see, though. I think the Packers' defense is just so good that's why he had a bad game against them. We'll find out as the season goes on, though. Also, back to this game, J.J. McCarthy did indeed throw that interception. The flag was on the Vikings, so it's declined. Wow. Way to make it end even worse for Minnesota. Just, wow. And now Falcons fans are going to talk so much crap about how they had these interceptions. You don't have to try to get that interception. I don't know if you saw it, but that was...
Oh, I mean, this was a garbage time like the other way. Was it 2 or 3 picks?
That's 2 picks.
2 picks, okay.
The first one wasn't that bad.
Because there's the one that didn't count, I think, right?
Yeah, there was one that didn't count. Only 2 that counted.
I'm glad the Packers have their next franchise quarterback. I mean, yeah, y'all sure do.
That must be nice.
Yeah, that is nice. I think I can confirm.
You think you have your franchise guy, too. You should.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
It would be pretty tragic if you're questioning that at the end of the year.
It would be pretty tragic, right?
At least I don't have to wait till the end of the year.
We have our franchise guy. We just have to take care of him.
True. You need your offensive line. This game is basically just over. Falcons should be able to run out the clock. Vikings are out of timeouts by now. It was already over, but the interception just is the cherry on top. Great day for the Falcons defense. I don't know if this says more about them or the Vikings, though. I really don't.
I don't know. It's really hard to say. You're talking about the result generally, what it says more about?
Well, the result, the play in the field.
Uh-huh.
Because we also saw the Falcons' defense seemingly look good against Tampa last week, so maybe their defense really is just legit.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, if anything, it doesn't bode well for the Vikings. I mean, the Falcons, I guess they look solid all the way through, but I don't know. I don't know that I feel great about either team after this.
Honestly. I sure don't. I don't feel great about either team.
Yep. Well, congratulations, Isaac. You have the pick-em advantage by 1 point so far going into tomorrow's games, which are both swing games. So it could be a 3-pick advantage for you at the end. It could be a 1 advantage for me. It could still be 1 advantage for you. The possibilities are there.
Yeah, there are possibilities. It'll be fun to watch it play out. I feel pretty confident, honestly, that I'll be having the lead this week. Not even about the Texans-Bucks games. It's just I'm so confident in the Chargers that I feel good about it. But if that
Yeah,
upset
that was a
happens,
little bit out there for me. Like, I'll still stand by. Like, I think the Raiders will win in an upset, or I'm picking them to win. But if the Chargers won, obviously I wouldn't be shy. It's definitely
right?
risky, and just
No, I respect it. I respect it.
yeah.
And
I
you
think
gotta. It's tough to figure out the random upsets that happen.
yeah, I think it's in Las Vegas if I remember correctly, and like I just think like maybe the Chargers will be a little bit over their skis, and like the Raiders might be better than we think. I don't know, but yeah, if the Chargers won, like obviously that'd be the expected result. So we'll see.
We'll see. Should be a fun one. Yeah.
Yep.
Man, there's really not much more to say. Hopefully the game tomorrow night is better than tonight's game. Bucks Texans will be commentating on that one. Given that Daniel is a Texans fan, that should be fun. And we may or may not have a Bucks fan friend joining us. Probably not, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's not going to be the case. It just sounds like that'd be such a bummer. But it sounds like he has to like it'd be hard for him to set up or something. I don't know. You could call it. I don't know, but it's like the one opportunity we're gonna have for like probably a couple years for like Texans Bucks. Like like a duel. Like I mean I don't think the Texans Panthers are playing anytime soon. So
thank goodness.
Yeah, right.
Man. Hey, I wouldn't mind playing this year if you know what I mean.
Right.
Panthers Texans Super Bowl. Maybe if we trade for Joe Burrow.
Right. Trade deadline move, trade for Joe Burrow.
And then we win out.
Right. That'll be so funny. Although, yeah, he's probably not getting traded, though, if he's injured.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
So, yeah.
And they're paying him too much money to trade him at this point.
Right.
Ah, man. Upcoming schedule. Falcons have it tough. I think we kind of said that in the preseason. I mean, they get Carolina. We're not that tough, apparently. Washington should be an interesting game. Washington's not that good. They're good, just meh. Buffalo, San Francisco. Yeah, the schedule doesn't look as tough as it previously did, honestly.
Okay, so since we're bored, we can look a little bit ahead to like next week as far as like games we'd want to commentate.
Mm-hmm.
Do you particularly want to commentate? Well, I probably won't be available. But Dolphins Bills on Thursday night.
No, I'm good. I'm hard pass. I mean, unless it's interesting after a quarter, and then I can solo it.
Yeah, no, let's not do that to ourselves. If somehow something crazy happens, I might be down for like a reaction thing after, but I'm not even counting on it necessarily. Panthers are playing the Falcons at noon. I think the Texans are also playing the Jags at noon. I'm probably not going to go out of my way to do like commentary. I
wonder what would happen if since we're in different locations, what if we both went live from our different streaming softwares at the same time? Would we be able to do that, or would it end the other stream?
I don't think we can do 2 streams at a time.
I'm guessing not, but that would be pretty fun.
Well, I probably won't. I'm probably gonna like I always like stay late at church, so it's like I'd be late anyway.
Yeah.
Unless I like made it a point to like go to. But yeah, I mean like if you want to, it's all power to you. But
I don't know. It's just a wacky idea.
I guess it's fun. Yeah, and yeah, we talked about the Sunday night game as a Chiefs Giants, but the Monday night game now that might be worth commentating. Lions Ravens.
Ooh. Yeah, we might have to do Monday night. That might be a thing we have to do.
Yeah, I'm probably down.
All right, we'll circle that one tentatively. So the 22nd,
Yes.
I should be able to do that, yeah. All right, I like that. I like that.
There we go.
All right. TBD on commentating the Panthers game. I might just do it. I'll show up late, but better late than never, I guess.
Yeah, I know this is a few weeks out, but like at some point the Texans play the Seahawks. It's on a Monday night at like 9 p.m. I wonder if one, we could pull it off, but two, we invite a certain special guest.
The Vikings just muffed the punt.
Oh, really?
It does not matter at this point. It does not matter. It's
that's atrocious, right? But I thought you were laughing at something I said. Like,
no, I just saw the play and was like, of course this is happening.
Oh, did they actually return it? I couldn't really.
No,
tell.
he was down. He was down. They're just celebrating.
Yeah, but I think it's a few weeks out, the Texans versus Seahawks, but that could be It'll be tough though, 'cause it starts at 9, which is like pretty late for me. But I'm sure I can pull it off.
I mean, that's late for me too, dude. I mean, not really, but I don't usually. Like, I'll be. Yeah.
It's late, but or slightly different stages of life, so it's like not as bad for you. But like,
yeah,
me, it's like
that would be a lot harder for you than for me.
Right.
Hey, good news. This game is over. Bad news. The Falcons won. Don't like
goodness. That. Yeah. Well, good news is you're ahead and pick 'em, so
I'll take that, but at what cost?
Right.
It's all good. It's all good.
22-6. Not the greatest game, but at least we live in America. We live in a free country where we can watch and commentate football.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth, man? That was, well, at least there's football on. It's better than there not being football on.
That's true, yes.
Because this technically counts as a football game.
No, if this were the off season, we would have like died for this game just to be on.
Yeah, I don't know. It was that boring. I mean, yeah, no problem.
I'm not saying literally die, but like like we would have been like wanting it.
Yeah, better than nothing. We'll take it. Falcons get the win. Yeah, I don't think we need to really give too many thoughts on it. We've given all of our thoughts. We had all of our thoughts given by halftime of this game. Nothing really changed.
Pretty much, right. Just disappointing that neither team, but especially the Vikings, couldn't do more. Does look concerning. I mean, we'll see if they can bounce back or if McCarthy can develop or whatever, but not looking great.
It's looking like it's a long season ahead for the Vikings. I don't like it. And they got to play the Packers twice. They got to play the Lions twice.
You know what? Maybe the Vikings are going to realize they need a quarterback, and Atlanta has like a $80 million backup quarterback that they're not using.
Oh yeah, maybe Atlanta should use him though. If you're going by that logic, because it's not like Penix was much better than McCarthy.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
The difference between those quarterbacks in this game was the turnovers. I don't know if there was really much else that differentiates them.
Sure. No, that's fair. Yeah, Penix didn't look that good either.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess he didn't really have to, but either way, it's still rough.
I think like the Falcons had a better running game, obviously, and just less turnovers and just I don't know. Well, we'll wrap it up here.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is a good place to wrap it up. That was a 3-hour, 41+ minute stream on top of the 3-hour stream from earlier. That is a lot of content for football fans.
For sure.
Yeah, I had a day, and then before that, I was working on the college football rankings short. So all content today. Went to church, had lunch, came home, and was all day on the content. Worth it because we gained some subs, man.
I mean, when the Bible says keep the Sabbath day holy, hopefully it didn't apply to football for fun.
No, because this is fun.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah. We're doing good. Oh man, good point though. Well, yeah. Thank you to all of our new subscribers. Really appreciate you guys. Especially during the previous stream today, we had a lot of support there. Thank you to all the views. Thank you to all the likes, all the comments. Really appreciate it, you guys. Really appreciate any support we can get. We are a small channel trying to grow. We are at 217 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, we'd really appreciate it. We're trying to grow, doing our best to give you guys some good content throughout the season in both NFL and college football. So thank you all again so much. We really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who hung out tonight as well.
Oh, yeah. Yep, thank you all so much for joining, especially Isaac's last stream, all the subs and everything like that. Just keep them coming, and y'all keep the subs coming. We will keep the content coming, some college football stuff. Also, Baylor plays on Saturday night, so I'll likely, I don't know, if my family doesn't poach me to watch it with them, I could live stream that.
Ooh,
it's a possibility.
That'd be fun.
I don't know. Yeah, at least I'll have a reaction video or something.
At least
like
a reaction, because that's a big game for you guys too.
Arizona State, yeah, for sure. What's Arizona State ranked?
They're unranked right now, and they shouldn't be anywhere near being ranked at the moment, if we're being honest. But they're right outside the rankings.
Do you think we can beat Arizona State, or is that
I think you're better than Arizona State right now.
Oh, really?
If you don't,
Yeah.
then some of my rankings are about to get thrown off because Baylor is
Yeah.
propping up Auburn in my rankings.
Oh.
Arizona State is propping up Mississippi State as well, though. So I guess they just swapped. I don't know. I don't have to think about it until
Yeah,
next
we'll
week.
see. But that'll be pretty fun. But who does Georgia play?
We got a bye week next week, and then we play Alabama. So we need the
I
bye
know
week.
we get a bye week. We play like Citadel or something like that.
Oh man. No, well, we got the Bama game in 2 weeks. That might be one. If I'm up for it, that might be one that I actually do like a live reaction to.
Oh, that would be sick.
Because that's the huge game.
Do we know what time it is? Like daytime?
It's the night game, like 6:30, I think. I was gonna play a tournament that day. I'm contemplating that because I might play 3 games and just withdraw the last one.
Yeah.
Because I'm not missing that game. I'm not missing that game. So
it's the 28th at like at a night game or something.
28th or 27th.
27th. Right. I got you.
Yeah, that'll be something.
Very cool. All right, well, just stay tuned for our content in the future, and we'll see you all next. We'll see you all tomorrow, though.
We hope to see you guys in the chat tomorrow. Texans
football.
fan commentating,
Texans taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So we will bounce back, surely.
Let's hope so. I'd like to see Tampa lose, even though I picked them. I want my rivals to lose. So.
Right. Well, thank you all so much, and we'll see you all later. Peace.
See you all next time. Take care, everybody.